What is good, UJ fans? It's your boy Clicky here with your other boy Quick Kill. Uh, it should be an exciting match. So, how you doing today, Quick Kill?
It's been a pretty good day. Only had one class and really went to practice, and now I'm looking forward to some epic League of Legends. How was your day?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Had two classes, one at 1 and one at 2:25. So I got to sleep in.
Oh,
Tuesday Thursday schedule very prime. It's
yeah,
very
man,
nice.
that is the life right there.
Oh, it kind of be the life though. And then practice at 4. Good old Hearthstone. I'm sure you all are excited for the Hearthstone season to start. Quite
that
enthralling
that drag and
gameplay.
drop action,
Yeah,
baby.
very nice. And Hearthstone is singles this year, so it's just going to be one person on stream, whoever that may be. Probably. I guess we could do a thing where there's like 4 sections on the
And you just
screen, but
break it up, and
stuff would get so small. I don't think you can do that, and it'd be hard to keep track of everything at that point.
well, luckily today we're playing a game that we won't need to break up the screen for too much. So,
Absolutely.
the league team last week kind of took a tough loss, but a lot of good things, or a lot of good plays and a lot of good self play came out of it,
Hmm.
and a lot of good things you could learn from. So hopefully they're looking to take it into this week, and you already see a couple big changes on the board. Do you want to talk about those a little bit?
So your boy the Glockadile is now in mid swapping places with Mister Too Spoiled, um, who is now playing ADC down in bot lane. So I'll turn off fog. I know some people like fog, but I don't because it means I can't see things, and I don't like that.
Yeah. So this swap is kind of one of the things they went back and looked at, and they realized, in practices we have Insanum and Two Spoiled playing ADC and support anyways,
Hmm.
so it didn't make much sense to have Two Spoiled in mid lane.
Well, another thing is Insanum and Too Spoiled. Uh, they they play League in their free time quite a bit, and when they were duo queuing, that's what they would be doing. Was they were both in bot lane.
Yep,
Uh,
I agree. You see an early invade here.
Early team
Um,
fight.
yeah, a lot of damage. He got hit with the smite. Oh,
Oh,
and the Sivir does pick up first blood off of or on UJ.
what a pizza!
Yeah, what a pizza for real. I mean, that's not a very good start, especially saying that the enemy ADC got the or got that first kill money. Um,
It
so
was.
UJ is gonna already have to come back being down just a little bit here right
Mm,
off the bat.
that was a bit of a weird invade though from the other team. It was, like just specific, I guess.
I feel like overall it UJ kind of should have expected it a little bit more because I mean they are running that thresh, and so like that early hook is almost a guaranteed kill. Um, so I kind of wish that UJ played a little bit more around it, knowing that they had the thresh there. However, it looks like DXP will go over and start on blue buff after being picked early. Got the Cho'Gath versus Ornn in the top lane. Run it down mid will be trying to get as big as he can on that character. Then the Rakan and the weird feathered chick that I don't know the name of. Um, but she does a lot of damage.
She do kind of be doing damage.
Are in our bot lane here as Yone's holding down mid against Oriana.
Do kind of be holding down mid.
Yeah, I think it'll be a very interesting um, first game here, especially trying to see this new bot lane look. Insanium right now is on his main. A
Ooh,
good hook
that's a
comes out from
yep.
Sam the Squid Man.
What a good
That
name.
is a great name. See, run it down mid, just holding his wave. Pretty early League of Legends here, minus the whole early invade kill.
Hmm.
Not too much going on.
Does he heal when he TP's back like that?
he regains the health he had
He-
from when he
Okay.
like started.
So it's like a free dive, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if he dies during the dive, he's like dead.
Oh, okay.
So
It's a pretty free dive.
good, good gank attempt here. This should be a kill. I don't really see. Oh, he's gonna just escape as Graves comes down to help. Good damage though. Will most likely make Doriana back, which means Yon will have some free CS here, which is a very good a very good start.
It's a big dive.
Dives in with the stun. Oh, the hook in though is gonna be. Well, it was gonna make it interesting, and Sonium's gonna be very careful. However, Sivir does outrange both of them. So
EJ is gonna have to play quite passively now. Down there in bot lane.
yeah, I agree.
Well,
See,
that's
I really,
a lot of
yeah,
damage.
like if Yon gets big, which I think might actually be UJ's plan here in this Yon pick, um, Yon is almost impossible to stop. He he builds like one. So like essentially the way Yon is played is like one blade builds. Like each blade he holds is built with different items.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
and so like one of them is like one of them, or at least most of the time, you see one of them build attack speed, and one of them build like just pure damage.
Yeah.
And
so you can chunk
yeah, and so
people, but you can
he
also...
just starts chunking people, but
Yeah.
with that haste buff, it goes super fast.
Yeah.
Yon is a bursty boy come late game if he gets fed, so that's one thing EJ would really like to see. And Sinium goes in on quite a dive, a good shield out there though, gets a little bit of free damage.
And so with sorry, not to
Oh
interrupt
no,
you,
you're
but
good.
with
You're good.
so with Yon's dual blades, you said each one has different items on it. So like if one has attack speed and the other has damage, does one blade attack faster than the other, or are both sped up?
No, both are sped up.
Okay.
It's essentially
You just get
not.
to have more items?
No, it's not that each item is like each blade gets separate items. Each blade gets the same item, but the item does like an extra thing for
Oh,
him.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I kind of explained
Okay.
that.
I
rough.
get it. I get it. I think.
And Sandin makes some pretty aggressive dives here on this Rakan, but it
that's
is
what he
his
likes to
main,
do,
so
though.
he
Yeah.
he will go in on those. And yeah, they're playing a little more defensively in that bot lane, but it's kind of working out for them. Probably see a little bit of an under tower sit for a couple minutes. And run it down mid's just working on getting bigger. Doing what Cho'Gath does best and growing.
Ooh,
Good
that's
stun.
a good stun.
Not going to be able to follow up as Ornn has a lot of health, but that's all right.
Not sure UJ is aware of this.
Yeah, I also don't know if they can do much about it, though, as bot lane was kind of low. And First Dragon, yeah, it's like important, but
it's not game winning by itself.
It's not the end of the world if they just let them have it.
And they got which one? Which drag?
Oh, Infernal.
Infernal.
So
That's the word. I was like,
yeah, it's
fire
gonna be
drag is not correct.
Fire dragon.
That is not the word.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more damage, but it shouldn't be too big early game. Glockdale stays very long in that.
Yeah.
Does a pretty good job.
Well, running down mid has a lot of minions there too.
However, Glockdale, I don't know if he knows that the Graves is here, and that could be a little bit of an issue. Orianna trying to bait him in.
Don't get baited. Don't do it.
We really hope
Don't
he doesn't.
get baited.
He does go in here. A lot of damage coming out, but with Graves there, he better secure this kill if he wants out. Yep. He secures the kill, which is a great play from Glockadile, and is under tower, so Graves can't follow.
Not only did he get a kill while being ganked, he didn't get ganked.
Yeah, that was a very big play that UJ actually needed quite badly.
Yeah.
it keeps this gold deficit from almost not spiraling out of control, but early game it really helps him out. Um, especially with bot lane not losing, but
Taking a lot of
technically
damage.
losing. Yeah, like bot lane's not losing, but they're losing. However, DRXP comes down. Hopefully, we'll find a little something here, but
Is that pizza a boomerang?
yeah, Sivir has like a bangerang, or a bangerang,
Woo!
a boomerang. Oh my goodness, the Yarvin ult comes out, and that will be a dead Sivir.
The bangerang.
And Thresh looks like he's in quite a bit of trouble
Yep.
here.
That's a dead squid man.
And that's a very good team fight coming out from UJ there.
Yeah, and one thing that we did see before is the league team didn't exactly have the best calls. There wasn't calls for people like everyone to go on someone, and I think we just saw that there. Is everyone focused one person? Everyone, someone called that person out, and UJ capitalized on it.
Yeah, that looked really good. Running down mid's in a little bit of trouble in that top lane, but he does make it out under tower. We'll have to back, which will give Ornn some free CS here, however.
But I'd rather give him some free CS than a kill.
I agree.
So
The only issue is every time Cho'Gath has to back, that's less time he's getting big.
yeah,
But it will give him a chance to go ahead and buy a couple items here, I would assume. Yeah, he starts buying. He gets his boots, so it's not the worst thing in the world that he has to back here at 10 minutes.
the levels look pretty even. It looks like UJ's jungler is up a level, but other than that, everything is pretty. Oh, and UJ's mid laner as well is up a level.
Oh,
we
DRXP
got the Rift
steals
Herald. That's
the Rift.
huge.
And Run It Down Mid does come in to help, and so does the Glockodile, but I don't know if they're going to make it out of here. Ornn is very close to dying, and Run It Down Mid is just going to chase this Graves. Graves should die.
Yep.
And, Orianna comes up. Run It Down Mid turned around to head towards the Ornn and saw Orianna and was like, maybe not today.
1 for 2 trade, but we did get Rift Herald.
Yeah, and just the Rift Herald alone is essentially like a 3 for 2. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going to drop a tower here, hopefully with plating.
Does Rift Herald do less damage if plating's still up?
No, it does the same
Oh,
amount.
so it's a really big deal with
Or at
first
least I'm pretty sure
Herald.
it does the same amount.
Well, I trust you. You know more than I do.
I haven't done a ton of
He's so low.
I Run It Down Mid is I'm sure is
Oh,
just sitting in his chair
just
just
itching.
wanting to go in, but that tower hurts a lot regardless of how much
That's
HP you have.
a big dive.
That
A
was
lot of damage.
Very big dive. And the Glockodile is just pouring it on this Orianna.
He's doing a lot.
Is he the first item already? Or oh no, but he's very close.
So where did we summon Herald in top, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and give all that money to Cho'Gath, get him as big as he can, as quickly as he can.
Which I would agree with. Bot lane is pretty even yet, so...
And second
mid lane
dragon,
is going great.
Second dragon here. I don't know if UJ's really set up for this, especially since that Cho'Gath doesn't have TP. Yeah, it looks like they're probably just going to, they just give this one up as well. Not a bad call by UJ, though. Not much they could really do about it unless they wanted to take the 4v4. But I don't know if they realized that Ornn's TP was also down. So UJ might have had a chance to engage on that, but I don't know if they knew where Ornn was. So overall, playing it safe, not a bad call.
Yeah.
You're tied in gold, so there's no point in forcing a fight here. Ooh, that hook almost hits Insanum. Quick little dive in. Good stun. A lot of damage coming out. Oh, yep. And
Sam
there's
dies.
The and see, I think that was yet again another really good call out. Hopefully, Too Spoiled will be able to make it out of here.
Yep.
Does pop heal, so he will be down his summoner spell. Or one of them.
Cho'Gath already relatively large.
Yeah, I mean that you have to, at the same time though. So is Ornn, but Cho'Gath does a little bit more damage right
Yep.
now. So,
And that will
oh,
scale. When Cho'Gath gets big, Cho'Gath gets
yeah, Cho'Gath
big.
gets big. DRXP's playing very well on this Yavin, which actually kind of surprised me. We were talking about it before this started, and we saw the initial pick come in. I was very surprised to see it come in. I didn't know he had this in his hero pool, but it seems to be working out quite
Yeah.
well. So as long as he can keep it going and scale it into the end game, he should be pretty big as well.
Getting red buff over there.
I'd see him take wolves, then probably blue and Gromp, and I'd assume we'll either look gank or back, but we'll have to see.
I like the gank idea. That one's cool. I didn't even realize his name is Qui-Gon Quinn.
Oh, I haven't been looking at
They
the
have a
names,
lot of
but
good names.
so far they've got some pretty good names. Sivir takes a turret shot. Won't really matter at the moment, but Insanium is out of bot lane, kind of roaming here. Hopefully Orianna is out of position. But because of that, it's a 2v1 in bot lane, and that makes it very hard. However, Two Spoil's doing a lot of damage.
Which is kind of wild.
And he will secure that kill. He
can
almost gets both of them. Cho'Gath does come down, though, and I don't think Cho'Gath will get out of this.
You mean,
Thresh. Thresh will get out of this, yeah. That's exactly what I meant.
Cho'Gath, I hope, will get out of this.
Yone burns Flash, but that's perfectly fine to keep him alive, especially with the trade in bot lane. So yet again, another 2v1. UJ will take it. Should get quite a bit of damage on this bot lane tower, too, with Cho'Gath down there. Because Cho'Gath has left top, however, Qui-Gon Quinn gets a lot of free damage. Most likely will secure turret as well before getting or having to back. I understand Ornn's ult is good, but like he attacks so slow and like he doesn't do much damage. He literally is like a tank, and it's not.
Tanks are boring.
Yeah, it's just not fun to watch. Like, so I mean, you got a great visual of him hitting the turret 7 times for it to die, even though the minions did all the damage.
Yeah, he is doing like basically minion damage.
Yeah, it was. See, Cho'Gath's getting quite large now, however. That being said, the Ornn does have a lot of HP, but not quite the damage that Cho'Gath is putting out.
So if there's a 1v1 in that top lane at any point now, Cho'Gath just wins.
And DRXP goes in
really hard, and his team is
ult.
not there to support him.
A big ult comes out, but yeah, that's going to be DRXP's life right there. And Two Spoil's in quite a bit of trouble here, as Graves is also right by.
There was definitely some miscommunication that happened.
Yeah, that
Oh, what a shot!
Yeah, that was a nice skill shot there. And UJ really needs to just disengage out of this, but they can't because they're already in, so they got to look for kills at this point. Hopefully, Cho'Gath will take down. Cho'Gath will take down Thresh, but a very sloppy fight coming out of UJ, and yet again, kind of like last week, at 16-minute mark is real rough for them. They're gonna have to find a way to stabilize here, and they have to fight every dragon from here on out, as that's 3 dragons now on the side of. What college is this? I actually don't know.
It is.
Ocean.
Iowa.
Oh, Iowa. Got it.
Iowa. It is University of Iowa.
And they're going to lose Herald, which not the best thing in the world. Probably you'll see it drop mid. Get that mid turret down so they can have a little bit more control. As mid turret is very important in this game. So UJ needs to kind of stabilize here, not get picked off too early, and take bad fights. This game is still 100% winnable as Yona's getting quite a bit of damage and Cho'Gath's pretty big. They just have to take a little bit better fights, I think, overall.
Yep. And Insanum is still level 8, which is quite under-leveled compared to everyone else.
Yes and no, because, like, the support is not going to normally be leveled as much as everyone else, because he's not...
Two spoils is support, isn't he? No,
No,
never mind.
Two
Never mind.
spoils 10.
Never mind.
Sam the Squid Man, who's the enemy support, is only 9. It's not too terrible here, but UJ needs to they had so many great fights there in the beginning. If you see another good fight come out of them, it'll be good.
It will be good.
It
Good
will
fights
be
are
good. Good fights are good.
You heard it here first, folks.
A lot of damage comes out
Insanum
right there.
trying to die. Is he succeeding?
Almost.
It looks like he's backing, luckily.
It's a lot of trying to improve vision control on our side of the jungle, which I do really like, because that is one of the points that they had talked about in this past week of practice, is improving vision score as the game goes on. Really also like this damage on this mid lane tower, as long as they don't get too greedy here. Oh, not a fan of that. I almost wonder if it was a misclick, but that will be Yon's life. And Herald might get 2 hits off here, which is not good.
But Mr. Top Hat Cho'Gath over here.
Yes, Top Hat Cho'Gath
Lots of damage.
is most likely going to secure this kill, especially with the help of Jarvan there. But they're going to have to back here pretty quick and help play defense, as Rift Herald got off 3 hits. Or maybe it was just 2 because they killed second tower so fast. Not exactly sure. But
he charges inhibitors too?
Either way, this that Rift Herald did a lot of work.
Yep. That was really bad for UJ.
Yeah, Iowa now has super minions spawning in the mid lane, which is not something you want to see at 21 minutes and a dragon coming up here very soon.
Because now Iowa can just focus drag while UJ has to focus the super minions.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see probably 2 spoiled sit in mid lane and just farm, try and do his best to farm minions and stall wave. Kill this dragon. At least I'm hoping that's what they're calling, because he gets all the free CS, and then at the same time the rest of the team can work on vision and setting up for this drag that they're going to have to fight. I don't see any way they can't fight. Can't not fight this. We however
game froze? Game dead?
It looks like game is over. Nope.
Okay,
we're back.
We're good. Don't know what happened there, but
at least it didn't, crash. That's what we like to see. Well, we don't like to see lag, but
lag is better than crashing.
That is true. CJ knows where they're at now as they see the Orianna and Sivir. Little orbs and skill shots come out. I don't look for oh no.
What is wrong?
I'm not sure.
Someone's downloading something.
I hope not. DXP goes in.
Definitely a much better engage this time.
This does look like a fight that they want to take. Should the squat? Oh my gosh, I can't even say it. Either way, it's not going to matter too much here. Cho'Gath and DXP are going to have to pick up some kills. Cho'Gath picks up 1.
Cho'Gath is really big.
He's very big. I don't think he should chase this Oriana
I,
though.
I don't
Oh, he does
mind
get
it.
He does get the
Yeah.
stun off, so it works out. But it's gonna be rough as the as Iowa's jungler is up and the dragon is up, and they should be able to head right there, especially with Ornn.
Yeah, that looks like it's just going to be the soul, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's oh, possibly not. As you see Cho'Gath come in, kind of a hero play here as Yone comes in as well. Oh my goodness, that's so much damage.
Is UJ getting the drag?
So much damage.
UJ got the drag.
Wonderful, or just a great play coming in there from Cho'Gath and Yone.
That was an awesome TP.
Yeah, that's what you like to see from essentially one of your star players there, who's a veteran on the team. He knows what that dragon means.
That was huge.
Yeah, great calls come out, and in a fight that seemed like UJ was just gonna give it to him, totally just changed. You got the kill and the dragon. Very big plays coming out of UJ.
You guys see how big, literally, Cho'Gath is at this point. So he can kind of like 1v2. Ornn isn't even a threat to him.
Yeah.
So he just focuses on Squishies. Squishies can't kill him.
Yeah, the Ornn damage isn't a matter. I think the only one he even has to like remotely worry about right now is Sivir, and Sivir still is going to take at least 10 seconds to kill him.
Yeah, so he can just focus on people, and that's why they sent him in.
Yeah.
Is because he can 1v2 just like that.
And it's not even just the fact that his health is so big. Did you see the amount of damage?
Oh yeah,
he
he's
did?
chunking people too. It's big.
The Graves took about half HP just from one of his abilities. I'm not sure which one, as I do not play the Cho'Gath, but
It was an ability.
Yes, it was.
It might have been his Q, might have been his W, could have been E.
Yeah.
I doubt it was R, but it could have been his R.
I doubt it was his R.
It could have been his R. I don't know. I don't know what his abilities do.
I believe his R is actually present from the moment he begins the game, and that's his like chomp or whatever, which makes him get big.
Yeah.
But I'm not positive. Very early engage on the Baron here. I mean, I don't know if UJ even knows that it's happening, but they're not set up for this.
Definitely knows, but
yeah, they're aware of it now, but there's not a whole ton that they can do. Cho'Gath's gonna probably come in and try and steal, and not gonna work out.
That's just never gonna happen.
Yeah.
And now, down mid is fed.
That's a little bit of an issue there.
Yep.
UJ needs to just hard disengage and go back. Good alt dodge.
Yeah.
And a good stun coming out from Too Spoiled there on the ADC roll. However, this is going to be a pretty intense defensive stand.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Run It Down Mid was doing there. Because if you're looking to steal the Baron, you're going to send someone that's ranged.
The thing is he was trying to steal it with the little spiky thing that comes out of the ground.
That's
hardly
realistic.
Which I don't mind because of the fact he's so big, but the rest of the team should not be there with him. I think that is a sacrifice that at that point he's going to die, but you steal Baron, or you hope to steal Baron.
Yeah, I guess.
But I do not really like the follow-up after that. Running down mid picks up a quick kill onto the Thresh, but I don't know if it'll be enough damage.
That's you.
It is me. Oh my gosh, he does so much damage. However, it's just not going to matter.
Ornn gets the ace. That's unusual.
That is very unusual. Yeah, and overall, actually, I really like UJ's team team comp and plan going into that. It was just one bad fight yet again.
Yeah, the initial fight, like the invade, didn't go great for UJ, but that's kind of to be expected just because of the team comp difference. And then there was that one fight where you did see Deer XP going a little deep, and then his team just didn't follow him. I'm not exactly sure who that was on, if there was a miscommunication there somewhere.
Yeah,
but there was definitely there definitely wasn't follow-up regardless.
Yeah, that is a fight to definitely go back and relook at, probably a couple times over.
Yep.
Because it all seemed like it was going so well, and out of nowhere, it just kind of fell out from under him. And the past 2 weeks, you've kind of seen UJ almost struggle pretty badly with getting past this 15 to or through the 15 to 17 minutes without taking a bad fight. Um, it's almost to the point where, like, as a caster, if I'm heading into this next game here, between minutes 15 and 17, the only fight we're taking is a dragon. Like, the only fight. The rest of the time, we're gonna challenge them on stuff and not, give them everything.
Yeah.
But, like, we're gonna make it a lot less or a lot more passive than, just diving in. Because that game was in UJ's control right up until that fight.
Yeah, I would agree. And didn't everyone on No, 4 out of 5 people on UJ died in that fight. No, everyone died.
I believe everyone died.
It was a team wipe. So
Yeah.
it was a big miscommunication, whatever happened.
Yeah, it may have been miscommunication. The positioning from UJ was not very great or not very good on that fight. It's, as I said, it's one that I think they kind of wish they had back, and they'll definitely take a look at it over the VOD review in the next couple days, and hopefully figure out what goes wrong or what went wrong there, so they can go into team fights a little bit better.
We have someone that wants to talk. Is there? No, someone
No,
doesn't
no.
want to talk. Why? Well, apparently, I'm leaving temporarily.
It's okay.
So,
You're left with me, your favorite. Don't worry.
Unfortunate.
It's not unfortunate. I know deep down you're all crying with tears of excitement.
Yeah, tears of something, all right.
Yeah.
Don't hurt
Don't pat my head. I'm not a dog. But yeah, it really comes down to, if UJ can make it past this 15 or like that 14 and a half to 17 minute mark, I think they're going to have a great chance of, closing out the game and winning the game. But it always seems that, like, right about that 14, 15 minute mark, something goes wrong. So, that's one thing that I definitely think we will be looking at, hopefully changing this game and kind of figuring out the right idea. I would not be surprised to see a Cho'Gath ban come out, however, which means Run It Down mid probably will have to do something else, as that Cho'Gath got very big, and I don't know if I was gonna want to have to deal with the Cho'Gath again. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that come out. And probably going to see the Anumu banned. It's going to be a lot of looking to ban out, I would assume, DRXP and Run It Down mid, because most of the other players are not new to the game by any means, but are new to the team, so they don't have as much practice on certain champions. So I think most of the bans you'll be looking at are directed towards Run It Down mid or DRXP, unless there's something they absolutely do not want to play against. But after we're looking at that Cho'Gath, I would say that that's one of the things that you do not want to play against.
Yep, because he was just hard chunking. He was like 1v3ing pretty fine.
Yeah, that if I'm Iowa, that is definitely a ban coming out.
Possibly the first ban.
Yeah, there's a very good chance, because that is not something I want to play against. It's, I mean, I've played against Cho'Gath mid, which is a little bit of a different build, but, like, it's not fun. Playing against Cho'Gath's not fun. So I would not be surprised to see that one get taken off the board.
Which, to be fair, Run It Down mid has a lot of characters that he's just pretty good on, just kind of scary on.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, they could ban 5 top champs, and he'd still probably be fine.
Yeah, he's a very skilled player with a very deep hero pool, or champion pool, but
legend pool. Thank you. It's League of Legends, not League of Champions.
Nah, they're champions. They're champion to me.
League of Champions.
League of Champions. You know, I'm gonna create my own video game called
Ju-
League
it-
of Champions.
it's just off-brand League.
It's off-brand League. Oh wait, they have that. It's called Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah. Or
Dead
Dota.
game.
Get it? Get it?
It's
Because
true.
League is a ripoff of
It's
Dota.
true. League is a ripoff of Dota. But
And yet League is like way bigger than
oh,
Dota,
way bigger.
which is funny.
Who even is the producer of Dota? Do we know? Is Dota the producer of Dota?
I can look
Who
it up.
produces Dota?
I can look
I
it
don't know.
up.
I've never played that game. I've only seen like 3 clips from it, and I don't understand what's going on. So
I mean, it's basically just League.
yeah, but it's like League with like worse pixels and
Yeah.
and like I don't know.
It's by Valve.
Yeah, well, see, never heard of that.
Valve?
No,
You've
I've never heard of
the
Valve.
the company Valve,
No, I am not.
like the company that owns Steam.
Oh, they own Steam?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
see.
they made like CS:GO and
Oh, really? See, I thought Steam owned Steam, so I didn't know
no.
that. I don't know. I'm a filthy Blizzard player, so it happens.
Okay, we are getting into the picks and bans, so I'll throw you guys back over there and get things
Yeah.
reset up. Remove the light source because gamers' skins burn when we're exposed to light. So give me like 30 seconds.
It's a pretty interesting ban coming out as Akali and Aatrox both get banned. Orin will get picked up pretty quickly for the side of Iowa. Not a huge surprise there. And Mordekaiser. So Orin Mordekaiser top lane battle. That's pretty interesting as well. I kind of wonder what the thought process is there. I like the Mordekaiser pick. It's something that Run It Down Mid is very comfortable on. And DXP with a Lilia against the Zinzao. Oriana in mid lane again for Iowa. And Zed in the mid lane for UJ.
Like the EDM artist?
Yes, like the EDM artist. Annie gets banned. I'm not quite sure why there's an Annie band coming out, but you know, it works out as most of the bans are predetermined, so
Who banned Annie? We banned Annie.
no, Iowa banned
Oh,
Annie, but it was after we already had Zed, so
Well, and no one on our end plays Annie, do they?
no. Well, I mean, I guess Two Spoiled plays a very little bit of Annie, but like
Maybe his win rate's just nuts on Annie because he's played like
maybe.
3 games
He's just,
of
out,
it.
he's just out of his mind on Annie.
Yeah. It's like a 67% win rate.
We have the Ezreal Morgana in the bot lane. I like that quite a bit. However, I actually like Iowa's bot lane quite a bit more. The Thresh Vayne is going to be a powerhouse if it gets going early.
Mhm.
It's a very scary thing to see picked against you, to be honest. Hopefully UJ will, be able to answer it or get that early jump. So hopefully the Vayne doesn't get big. But Vayne is quite a strong champion. And then when you pair it with Thresh, who's already a good support.
I didn't realize that Kaif in chat said Hots isn't dead.
Um,
Heroes of the Storm is a dead game.
Heroes of the Storm
I'm sorry,
is
Kaif.
a dead game.
I'm sorry. Blizzard literally killed its pro scene. They
Yeah.
intentionally ended the pro scene. You can't tell me that game's not dead.
Yeah, it is a dead game.
And it looks like with how things are going on Blizzard's end, they might just kill all of their pro scenes.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that on stream.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. But let us instead talk about how you feel about a Lilia and a Mordekaiser.
I recognize the names. They're cool. They look nice. I remember Run It Down Mid having played Mordekaiser, and I'm pretty sure he did good. I don't know what Lilia does.
Lilia is the centaur looking chick who runs around with like a beehive on a stick almost and hits people. At least that's how I like to explain it.
Yeah,
But
I have absolutely no idea.
she's fast.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Okay.
She's a speedy girl.
Is she a bruiser or is she more of an assassin?
She's more of a bruiser, but like,
But she still does damage.
oh, she does a lot of damage.
Oh,
But
okay.
she's definitely more of like a bruiser. It fits Deer XP's playstyle, but also gives him a little more range.
Okay.
So
So she
I actually
throws bees at
like
people.
kind of, yeah.
Very
And
nice.
then like one of her abilities like knocks you up in the air. One of her abilities like does a stun. Like she's very like CC oriented.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is exactly what
yeah,
you want in a jungler.
which will fit DRXP's playstyle pretty well. Um, I think the Mordekaiser's a very good pick. You saw a lot of times you saw a lot of times um, last map where UJ couldn't quite get them in or get the Iowa into the position they wanted them to.
Mm-hmm.
And with this Mordekaiser pick and with the alt as well as Mordekaiser's little grabby hand,
Little
um,
grabby hand,
it,
as opposed to hands that don't grab
yeah,
things.
as opposed to like hands
Not
that are
non-grabby, like slappy hands.
yeah slapping like the sticky hands, the ones you like slap to
I
the
mean, you can
wall.
kind of grab things with them. You
That's
can
true.
you can
That's
grab
true.
like lint and stuff with them. Have you had one of those for longer than like half an hour? It just
No.
instantly full of lint.
That's true. It's amazing how like dirty your walls are, and you never know. And then,
Yeah.
like you're slapping the wall and stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh,
Oh,
it doesn't stick
it's
to
so
anything.
dirty, and and then you start like slapping your siblings with it because it's all gross.
Absolutely. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's gross.
Oh, hey, guess what? Slap. Ew, what's that? Oh, good times. Oh,
Good times indeed.
childhood.
Little Shep little Shep in chat should know all about that.
Oh, speaking of children's toys that you get at arcades, so like the weird like tube that was filled with water. It was like silicone or something, and it was like how do I describe it? It was like it was almost like a like pipe shape, and it had water like inside. It was 2 layers of silicone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
those things.
yeah. So thank you, because you know what those are. I was discussing that with a bunch of the guys. None of them knew what they were.
Dude,
They
those-
all thought I was crazy.
Those things are so fun.
Yes. They all thought I was crazy. None of them knew what those were. But like you would just get one every time you went to an arcade because they lasted like 3 days and they were like too dirty or stopped working or they popped or something like
Yeah,
that.
they were pretty fun though.
Yeah, those were cool. Apparently, you can also buy them in like bulk for really cheap. So if you just want a ton of them, not to like distribute to kids or anything, just if you want a bulk container of those toys, it's on Amazon. It's like $15 for
I can
for a
think
pack
of
like
so many
50.
better things to buy for $15.
Oh yeah,
that, like
name 3.
have you ever been to Taco Bell?
Yeah, but that's like temporary joy. This is
I mean, so are those.
no, they're like semi-permanent. That 50 of them would last you like probably 10 days.
Wow.
Taco Bell lasts you like 20 minutes and then the morning after.
But it's made with love.
Yeah, I guess the one here is kind of made with love. A lot of the people at this Taco Bell are pretty cool.
Why are we spectating blue, or does?
It just does that sometimes. If we're not doing anything, then it just swaps.
Huh. Interesting. Well, DRXP is gonna pick up this blue buff. Head for
Level
Grog.
up. See that? See that?
Yeah, level up.
You leveled up. The Glockadile in mid.
Level up. An ambitious Morgana stun coming out.
And then that's the character that he's playing is
Zed, the
Zed,
EMD artist.
right? Yeah. I forgot.
He's dropping those sick beats in mid lane.
That'd be a good skin, like a Zed skin for Zed.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
then
a
you get,
good
like,
skin.
Then you get copyright. But I mean, the
Well,
dude.
like-
A good Morgana
it-
stun coming out. And that's a
it-
lot of damage.
It's kind of like how McDonald's and Burger King have like celebrity meals, like how Naruto's in Fortnite.
Yeah. What isn't in Fortnite?
Not much. But like it'd be the same thing. They would just have to do a deal with Zed.
Grabby hand.
The hand that
The
grabs.
hand.
That sounds like a horror story,
like-
but like a very bad horror
It's like
story.
the claw.
The hand that grabs.
The claw.
I remember getting hit by that hand. It was not fun. See,
Insane
this is
hitting-
what we mean.
Insanium's hitting very good roots on this Morgana. He's got to be very careful. He's going to die, but Ezreal gets the first blood on the Thresh. A great play coming out from Two Spoil. However, this Vayne's doing quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, he's chunking hard.
He's got to get out of here.
That was a good flash, though.
That was a very good
perfectly
flash.
timed flash.
Yeah, 1 for 1. We did get first blood, so it isn't isn't too bad.
Does that matter?
Oh yeah, it's an extra like 300 gold, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And it goes to whoever gets the final kill. So it going to the Ezreal is pretty good.
Yeah, you mean the first kill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
You said final kill.
Oh, yeah, first. Kill.
I was like, it wouldn't really matter a whole lot.
Final kill of the game. Running down mid in quite a bit of trouble here in this top lane.
He's just still engaging.
Yeah, he's
Why is
really-
he still engaging?
I think he thought maybe he could get enough damage to finish it off. I'm not sure.
But like,
Maybe he knew there was no escaping it.
But Ornn
so-
doesn't do damage.
Yeah, which is why
so
I thought.
he could have just backed.
What? Oh, the Ornn doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So like he
but
could have
the
just
Ornn
backed.
the
'cause-
Ornn could slow him and he could stun him still.
I guess.
It's probably one of those plays where he was to the point where
You kind of just
if
wanna
he
trade.
kept him occupied long enough, it just is a waste of time for
Yeah.
their jungler.
Yeah.
And the kill at this point in the game doesn't mean a whole ton, especially since First Blood's already gone. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, it sucks you died and you lose a little bit of CS, but you were already pushed under tower, so it's not like you lose that much.
And Pot agreed in chat, agreeing that T-Bell is bomb.
Yes, exactly.
Arc NK is saying T-Bell is made with love. It's not like it's not made with love. Have you talked to the people that work here?
T-Bell is 100% made with love.
Yeah.
I have had the best customer service
Yeah,
interactions.
they're
with
like
T-Bell
all really
workers
friendly.
than like any other fast food chain.
Like
in
well, the Arby's in town is also like really nice workers.
Really? I
they're-
guess I don't.
They're
go
all
there
like
enough.
super nice.
Insanium picks up a nice stun. He's hit a lot of these good Morgana Qs coming out.
Especially that one dude that works Taco Bell in the mornings. Just like the most positive man I've ever seen.
Oh, I don't go to Taco Bell in the mornings.
Have you never had
Dude,
Taco
do
Bell
you have-
breakfast?
Do you have like a death wish? Like
Have you never had Taco Bell breakfast?
no, I've never
Easily
had Taco
the
Bell
best fast food breakfast.
breakfast.
By a large margin.
No,
It's so good.
dude, you've never had my eggs at McDonald's then. So
Oh, okay.
I don't need to hear that kind of negativity in my life.
You get the bacon AM crunch wrap, right?
I
So
mean,
it's
it sounds kinda good.
It's eggs, bacon, hash browns, and then the creamy jalapeno sauce, which it sounds weird, but it's so good.
It's probably good because like it's creamy, but
No, like this, it's not like spicy. It just tastes like pepper, like
ooh,
like
good
pepper
attempt.
peppers.
Oh, he's got a good dodge there coming out from Insanium.
So, yeah,
Dear
very
XP
good.
coming up. Pretty good stuns, but Ornn's got a lot of HP. Gonna be kind of hard for them to do much. Just kind of pushing him back a little bit, which you like to see that little help from the jungler coming in.
Oh,
However,
I didn't even realize Zaitsev coming in with the super hot prime sub. We appreciate you, Zaitsev.
big damage coming in from this Mordekaiser. Insanium does go down. However, the top lane will trade it out as DRXB kills
Oh, a
the
sleep.
Ornn. Yeah, it's not a stun, it's a sleep.
So is there a difference, or is it just like a long stun?
I think it's essentially like a stun doesn't get broke by damage, but a sleep does.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like an and a sleep.
Okay, okay.
I'm not exactly sure which ability does it, to be honest. I don't remember.
I feel like it's one of them.
Mordekaiser in a bad spot. Yeah. Oh, big shield coming out. Is he going to be able to live through
Nope.
this? No. So running down mid almost gets Iowa's jungler, but will not be able to secure that kill. 4-2 in favor of Iowa here. And yeah, Zaitsev, thanks for subbing. A lot of actions going on there. Probably was overheard.
Yes, Ark. I've been through the drive-through when the announcer guy is working. That's the dude that I was talking about. The dude that's like super nice and positive. Yeah, him. He's cool. He's very nice. He deserves a raise.
Iowa's going to secure this first dragon. Pretty uncontested. Not too big of a surprise. UJ was in no position to really fight
No,
that.
yes.
Looks like Iowa will give up Scuttle, though, to UJ. So Scuttle does get a very, very small victory out of it, as they'll have vision in the river now. Zedalt comes in a lot of damage, but won't be able to finish anything off.
Chat's kind of popping right now, not gonna lie. There's some good interaction in chat. And in case you guys didn't notice in the top left of the screen, there is the 5-minute delay. So that's why we're responding to things.
Yeah, we're a little bit late.
Yeah, at a ridiculously slow pace, it would seem. Five minutes, that's just like forever.
Isn't
It's
5 minutes longer than our previous streams? I feel like we
No,
were at
League
3.
is 5 minutes, everything else is 3.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, it's like the conversation is done, and it's just been done for like 3.5 minutes.
It's
And,
probably
and then like we see chat's reaction to the conversation.
yeah. I would assume it comes from, like vision warding. So if you had somebody who was trying to cheat, like they could call out vision wards and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like
No, yeah, it makes sense.
I was like, otherwise, I don't really understand the
No,
5
yeah.
minutes.
It
but-
definitely makes sense.
But yeah, after thinking about it, upon further review, that is the answer.
It just sucks that we can't like.
Interact with chat at the same time.
Well,
yeah.
I was gonna say like just have the delay be on our end so we can interact with chat like as they're
Oh yes,
seeing
yes.
it.
Yeah, I agree
But
with that.
I'm pretty sure I think we can do that, but it's like a massive load on the computer to do that. So it's not feasible unless you have like NASA computers. So
Possibly. What? How did you pull Rift Herald that far over? Holy cow! I mean, I'm impressed. But
just better.
well, I mean, that was the Iowa jungler, so we hope not.
Just
but
better.
It's the farthest I've seen Rift Herald go without being leashed. Oh, and Sunham does get hit with a stun. I believe uses flash there, unless that was an Ezreal ability, which I don't know about because Ezreal does weird things. Ooh, very close on that sleep.
It's like a bouncy ball.
Very
Another
simple.
item that you would get from an arcade.
Yeah, another item. That's like the 2 tickets left. You know, cash your 2 tickets for a
Yeah.
bouncy ball.
No, you know that the cheapest thing was 5 tickets, and they were individual fruities. You know that's exactly what happened.
Run it down mid in trouble yet again up in this top lane. I feel like he's just not quite getting the gank support he needs from the Lilia, but he's tanky enough to live. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you take your Ws. Insanium gets hit with a stun and will end up going down. This Vayne is becoming a little bit of an issue. Lilia comes in to try and help, but it's already a little late. The sleep is very big, though. Should trade here with... Oh, Ezreal misses a skill shot, and that is going to allow Vayne to escape.
Yeah.
Kind of a rough break there for EJ, but, you know, it happens. People miss.
Surprising that UJ
Orianna
misses,
does
though.
come
UJ
down, though,
doesn't
and now
usually
Two
miss.
Spoils in quite a bit of trouble. Wait, the Glockodile...
Oh,
the Glockodile
where did he come from?
The Glockodile ults in, does burn Flash, but will make it out. So, you know, the Glockodile...
I mean, we got a kill.
The
We
Glockodile
take
does,
it.
yeah, the Glockodile does make up the kill there and actually gives UJ a gold lead for, I believe, the first time this game.
It
It's not a
matters.
very big gold lead, but it is a gold lead. You know, I think that I extend my hand like a mob boss should definitely be copy pasta.
Oh, have you never seen that meme before?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's a good meme. It's I'm pretty sure it was
It already
originally.
is copy pasta.
I'm pretty sure it was originally a green text, and someone made it into like a comic. I think. It's a good meme though. It's a good meme, regardless. Speaking of copy pastas, Arc NK has some good ones. He's got some bangers.
He does.
If any of you have checked out his channel at all, he does
Yeah.
stream Pokemon sometimes.
He streams Pokemon. He does some speedrun stuff.
Mm.
Hasn't done Smash in a while, but sometimes does Smash.
Streams Hearthstone Battlegrounds on
Yeah,
Thursdays.
does Hearthstone Battlegrounds Thursday, Tavern Night with the boys.
Mhm. Good times.
Great times. Looks like UJ is setting up for this dragon, which I like to see that they're actually coming in as a full group here. I believe they understand that there, are Iowa players around. This Moid's doing a lot of damage to dragon. Kind of funny to see. Red team secures we're red team.
Yep.
UJ secures dragon, but looks like, Lilia kills the Vayne. That is a big break for UJ. And Iowa's jungler is quite ambitious here as Mordekaiser kind of runs in. Lilia comes in and is doing a lot of damage well on the run.
Oh.
This could be huge for UJ, but they got to be a little careful. Oh my gosh, the Mordekaiser damage.
One more, no!
Not going to be able to secure it, but overall a good, finally a good team fight at 15 minutes.
Yeah, UJ definitely came out on top because they
got dragon and 2 kills for the price of 1 kill.
Yeah, that's a really big deal.
Yeah, and we finally see UJ take a team fight at 15 minutes. So they made the adjustment from last time, and that early grouping really kind of changed things quite a bit. It wasn't necessarily the cleanest team fight they'd like to have, but they'll take the team fight win at 15 minutes. Baby step it. So 1-1 in dragons now, and now they don't have to worry so much about this third dragon coming up. I would still like to see him fight for it, but if they're in a position where they can't, it's not the end of the world. Going to see clearing vision now, which is a common theme here in League of Legends.
League of Ledgers. You know what I just realized?
What? What did you realize, Clicky?
Today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
You know what that means?
Tavern
Night. Which means you guys should check out Ark's channel. Oh, he literally just plugged it in chat as I was saying that. He didn't do that on your guys' end. It's going to be 5 minutes from me saying this. But on our end, that was perfect timing. Or maybe I just timed it perfectly on my end 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we normally wouldn't allow channel plugs, but for the fact that he is a former UJ player.
Well, still current UJ player.
Is he? Is he allowed to play?
Yeah.
Oh,
yep, he competes with Smash yet.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He's still a current UJ player.
And the graduate assistant for the
esports
team as well.
And UJ grad assistant. Previously had been a member of Smash last year and Hearthstone the past couple years before that. Run It Down Mid is in yet another engagement here.
Yeah.
DRXP will be here to help out. Looks like just in time.
Who's
gonna put him to
sleep? How much time does he have?
And the Glocodile's here as well, but I would assume he's ulting. Yep, and there's an ult. A lot of damage.
Oh,
Zed will go down, and Mordekaiser's got to be a little careful as Orianna has come up.
That was a lot of damage from that person.
Yeah, the Xin Zhao did a lot there. Orianna comes up and does a great job helping Iowa secure those kills, noticing that Zed was gone. So this puts UJ back in kind of a weird spot. I like the aggression that coming out from from Two Spoils. He does try to pick up that last skill shot, but just hits the minion instead. It's kind of in a rough spot right now as the turret will drop. Oh, that was top lane turret. My bad. Mordekaiser comes down with a great TP. Will be able to secure this kill on Sam the Squid Man, though.
Mr. Squid Man.
And that's actually a pretty big play as, yet again, now it leaves this Vayne without a support. And a tank in the bot lane, the Vayne, yeah, does a lot of damage, but isn't going to take down a Mordekaiser that quickly. So this should almost equal the tower unless they want to engage here. And the Glockodile ults in, and that is just so much
That
damage.
was a lot
That
of
was
damage.
a lot. I he's I think he's essentially just building though for this alt and does not know that Ornn's in there. A good spell shield comes out from Insanum. Has to get out of the way of this alt, but he's gonna be more than fine. And UJ is doing the right thing, just kind of backing. Oh, with that skill shot, I might have liked to see him turn around.
No, I disagree. I don't think UJ just has enough health. And we can't let them get a pick here. Like, we could trade 1-for-1, but I don't know if I'm happy trading 1-for-1.
Yeah, you were probably correct there, Clicky. It's the first time I'll say that in League of Legends.
Yeah, while I may not be the best at a lot of games, I'm usually pretty good when it comes to the analysis part of the game. Man, I love chat. Chat's just good.
Pretty early engagement coming in here. Well, not necessarily. Lilia jumps over the wall, however. A big sleep coming in. Gets 3. See Hourglass come out. Blue team will secure the dragon, but Run It Down mid has already gotten 2 kills. Will secure a 3rd. Will secure a 4th.
Get the ace! Get the ace! Give him the ace!
Well, it's not it won't be an ace, but
Wouldn't it?
it'll
Didn't
be
you say
it'll be
4?
a team ace. Oh,
Come on.
Lilia is just gonna hunt this. Yeah.
Woo!
It's not a Lilia ace. I mean, she took
I told you.
but she didn't secure the final blow on all the kills.
Give him the ace.
Give him the ace, whatever. Great play coming out from UJ. This should be a lot of free push here. And UJ really needed it, as that's the second team fight after 15 minutes that they've come out on top.
And that was a good team fight. That was a very good team fight.
And that one was an emphatic team fight victory for UJ, which is something you really like to see here.
Your boys.
It's going to give us a lot of control as we're dropping this mid turret as well. Oh, I thought we were going to drop this mid turret.
No, but good back on UJ's part.
Yeah, I really like the disengage there. There's no point in forcing when you don't know where the whole team is.
Mm-hmm.
You know where 2 of them are.
Yep.
And playing for this vision control, you can already see a couple wards coming out on that bottom side for UJ. That's, pretty important. I'd kind of like to see Lilia come up and push this top back just a little bit right after the blue buff, but
it's fine where it is.
Yeah, instead she'll kill some Rocky boys.
Death.
Death by Rock.
No, death to the Rock.
Death to the Rock.
No, not Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I'm not threatening him.
Oh, yeah, no.
We love you,
no,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
We love Dwayne the Rock.
We're talking about the Rocky boys, not you.
Do you know how cool it would be to have Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
That's it, just to have Dwayne
just
the Rock
to have
Johnson.
him.
Yeah. Imagine, like, one day we start up the stream, and then chat just
Dwayne.
explodes as they realize that The Rock is casting with us. So if you see this, you want to cast with us, you're more than welcome to. Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Clip it and ship it, boys.
Yeah,
You know what to do.
Yeah, clip it. Email it to him.
Honestly, though, follow him on Instagram. Big fan. Like,
is his Instagram content good?
Oh, absolutely. I support him 100%. Go to most of his movies. Kind of fanboy over him. Not gonna lie.
My dad does a little too, to be fair.
Big stuns coming out from Insanum. I'm really liking this Morgana pick. UJ has control of both red buffs right now, too. Very nice.
There's 2 red buffs?
There is.
What? There's more than 1 red buff?
Well, yeah, there's one on each side of the jungle.
Unfair.
There's also 2 blue buffs.
Unfair.
Unfair.
Those who can't do teach.
Whoa,
right?
that was a lot of damage.
That is very true. Like for example, I understand the theory of Overwatch quite well. That being said, that doesn't mean I'm not gold.
I don't know, dude. Did you see you last year in your one game you got subbed in for?
Oh yeah, I did pop. I'm not
Cracked.
saying I didn't pop.
It's the one. It's his most glorious UJ Esports moment. Like he plays Hearthstone, and he made it to top 8 and everything. But it's really just
But
about that sub
clicking
in.
heads as Widowmaker, way cooler. To be fair, it is way cooler to watch, but
No way, dude. Drag and drop that action.
sheesh.
Sheesh. This Ornn's getting quite takey at that top lane.
Yeah, but he still doesn't do damage.
Yeah, no damage, but still tanky.
What's the point of there being a tank?
To take damage.
Well, like, yeah, but most abilities you kind of just click on whoever you want to hit the ability with.
Yeah, I think well, Ornn also has like that stun though.
That's
and, like,
true.
And he has like his ult's like actually really good if he hits it,
That's fair.
or if the other team walks into it. Either
Yeah.
way.
I guess he can just body block for people because he is quite
Mhm.
wide.
Yeah, he's a big character model. We're gonna see a dragon fight here, and I like this from you, Jed. Hopefully they pull this dragon out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna run it down mid, just kind of go to town on it.
Oh, they're just
And,
obliterating
yeah,
this
that's a
dragon.
very quick dragon.
There's no fight. There's just absolutely no fight.
Oh,
he did hit it.
He's gonna fall asleep.
He's
And
rooted.
he's rooted. The Ornn ult does come in, though, which is going to do quite a bit. DRXP does kill the enemy jungler, but Thresh picks up the Zed. So 1-for-1 on the trade.
Done mid doing a lot of damage, but gets
Oh my
blown
gosh.
up.
The Vayne just exploded.
Yeah.
However, Vayne's going to be a little careful. No, it looks like his team is going to be there to support. So UJ actually comes out of the engagement down a player, but does secure the dragon.
Yeah, we take it.
Yeah, I think overall it's a good trade off. However, there's no way they're just gonna ward and back here. I would say there's no way they could take Baron. That Vayne damage was very scary. However, like at one moment Mordekaiser's 75% HP, and then he was just off the map. So that is not something EJ wants to see.
No.
Everyone just kind of resetting here. Nobody has the setup yet to take Baron.
That is why they be setting up.
It's true.
Lack of setup.
Lack of setup do equal setup.
I guess. That was a cool thing where he like threw his thing down there, and it was like him, but like shadow him.
Oh yeah, and like all of his shadows like will do his other two abilities will like copy what he does.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've played him in Runeterra. He's
Yeah.
similar.
He's a pretty good champion, especially if you get him fed.
Yeah.
I think the most annoying part about Zed is that like his attacks have bleed damage, and so like he doesn't have to fully kill you. He just has to get you down to like 25% HP.
He just has built-in ignite.
Yeah, it's very very tilting when
You're just
playing,
walking and then you die eventually.
Yeah, it's very tilting when you're playing a Zed that is better than you.
I would totally just throw a Zed though.
Pings coming out. I don't really know why we're spectating them yet again.
Like I said, it happens. But yeah, I would totally just throw a Zed, get someone to like 25.5% HP, and so they just live on 1.
Looks like for a moment that Iowa wanted to do Baron. However, the split push, they caught wind of it and realized that there's no way they can take Baron with the split push going on. unless they're willing to lose bottom inhib. So kind of give up on Baron for now, but looks like they're regrouping to try and take it here. And UJ definitely will have wind, at least that they're there if they're not starting.
Did he connect?
He hit it, but I
Thresh is immune to sleep. Thresh never sleeps.
I guess Thresh never sleeps.
Also, Zaitsev said you want tanks to engage the fights with stuns. That makes sense, because they can kind of just walk in and stun things for free.
Yeah.
That's fair. Uspo has a lot of health for an ADC, doesn't he?
I didn't see it. I have to see it again.
It's quite a bit of health.
The XP is quite a bit of health for being a jungler.
Yeah.
This Orianna is squishy, though. Holy cow. If they can just get a hold of her.
Squish.
Squish. Satum has pretty normal health for where he's at right now. I would be surprised if he has kind of anything other than Hourglass built, if he even has Hourglass. Went Liliandra's.
Run it down
Yeah,
mid.
run
Needs
it
to
down mid is...
run it
Oh
on
my
out of there.
Goodness, as we said, that Orianna is very squishy, but good Hourglass coming in. I do like this a lot, and he should
No way.
win this.
He
And
gets
run
it. He
down
just
mid,
1v2s.
wins the 2v1 or the 1v2.
Oh,
yeah.
get out of there. No, don't get hooked. Don't get hooked.
Yeah, a little. Oh,
Oh,
great
he's
hook
better.
dodge.
He's just better.
And he hits his ability that lets him heal. Oh my goodness. Well,
Oh.
that's just a veteran play there.
Yeah,
you know,
no, that's straight player diff.
Yeah, you know your character, and you have played him enough to just abuse it. That was a great play coming out from running down mid.
And so not only is UJ up 2 players, they get drag for free, and with how slow Baron's going, they might be able to get to
they're
Baron.
Gonna head straight there. They already know it's started now, as everyone's seen. However, now that Vayne's there, it will be dropping quite a bit quicker. This is going to be a race for the Baron. It looks like they're just going to have to back up. UJ playing a great job, and they're going to just...
Iowa backed.
Really? And they're going to back off Baron. I don't think they're going to back, but they're going to definitely...
Yeah, but like they didn't finish Baron. UJ gets an opportunity to take Baron.
And I don't believe it full healed, but as of right now, it will be full healing. And I actually like this play a lot more from UJ, as they're just going to keep Baron protected, but they get the dragon for free. So, those 2 kills and that outplay coming from top was, like, beyond massive.
No, yeah, that was huge.
And good backs coming out here. Took some unfortunate damage from that Orianna and the Vayne in playing that defense, but won't really matter. And overall, getting that back is much more important than trying to force anything. Vayne's got 225 CS compared to our 169 on ADC. That is quite the difference there.
Whoa. You see how fast he killed that animated tree?
Tree boy dead.
Or, excuse me, we should use proper caster terms. Fragged that animated tree? Did they say kill in League?
I mean, like, you're securing kills and stuff. So,
But, but, like, are the casters allowed to say it?
I believe so. That is...
Yeah.
Oh, a good Hourglass comes out, but I don't
Doesn't
know if it's
matter.
gonna matter.
Doesn't matter at all. 'Cause, like, I know in some esports, like, I don't think they say kill much in Overwatch. Like, it's mostly frags.
No, it's like securing picks.
Or picks, yeah.
Team wipes or stuff like that.
Yeah. Just because, like,
I mean, yeah, kill is kind
political
of an intense
correctness.
term. I'm sorry if I offend you, but
if you're getting offended by me saying kill, why are you watching this?
Yeah, I'm going to keep saying kill, so I'm sorry.
Your name is literally Quick Kill.
And
your name is now Quick Frag.
Iowa's in no position to even contest this.
Yeah, this is a very free Baron.
This is a free Baron after securing the kill on Orianna.
Yeah, it's a
UJ's
turbo free
making
Baron.
wonderful team plays right now.
Oh, that's...
Big Ornald's going to come in here.
Oh, so much damage.
Lot of slow, but Mordekaiser doesn't care. And
Sam is going to die.
Lilia wanted him. And I don't know if that was necessarily the best
I
Alton,
no,
but
I
actually
like it. I like it.
it makes him stay, and he has
Yep,
to burn
his
flash.
team was there.
Oh, this vein comes in, and that's will be one
Ugh.
kill if not two. This immortal shield bow's doing a lot of damage. Oh,
Okay.
well, UJ
No,
escaped,
yeah,
so you know
we're fine.
got the Baron, which is massive.
And we went what 2 for 1?
Yes, I believe it was 2 for 1. Wait, let's see, one. No, just we went 1 for 1.
Okay. Even then, we got Baron out of it. 1 for 1, more than good enough.
Yeah. Coming into these later team fights, though, you're gonna have to see Vayne die. Vayne is like, if UJ wants to win the whole game, Vayne has to die. And it's not like she doesn't take damage, as we just saw. She got chunked for
Yeah,
half health.
she dies
It's
quite
just
easily.
that we have to get through the rest of her team to get to her.
Like the Ornn.
Especially the Ornn. A lot of stun CC coming out there.
I think the meta play is Thresh just gets behind our team, and then if anyone starts pushing Iowa, Thresh just hooks them backwards instead. No engage for you.
No, yeah, and then we just all turn on Thresh and Thresh dies.
Okay, but no engage for you.
I suppose, yes. Looks like UJ is going to be setting up for this next dragon with Baron buff. It should be in UJ's favor. There's not a huge reason for UJ to lose this fight, but
as long as UJ just keeps doing what they've been doing, proper
yeah,
focus, no one going in too hard,
yeah,
no one making hero plays.
If they play smart here, this should be a pretty secured team fight.
And Ornn doesn't have ult either, I believe. So
yeah, it depends on how quick he
yeah,
gets it back up. It looks like he
But
does have
yeah,
it at the moment.
he does. Okay.
Yeah. Well, now he doesn't, but Run It Down Mid's a little cut off from his team, but he is on the Orianna, who will die very quickly. DRXP comes in with big and secures the dragon, which will be Soul. A lot of trading going on. So much damage. It's all so fast. The Vayne does live, however, and that's still an issue.
I mean, that was a debatable flashback in.
And Sanim's going to be in trouble here as well as, yeah.
I mean, definitely not good for UJ.
It is not good for UJ. Especially, like, as these death timers keep getting longer and longer, it's, you pay for dying. So this is going to be a pretty big push opportunity here. However, we do have Soul, or Dragon Soul, so that will be good when we, all res, but we, you've got to get the Vayne dead if you're going to win a team fight. And that was a prime example of it. Like, yeah, we got the Soul, which is, more than great, but you lose 5 players every time you try and kill a dragon, it doesn't matter if you kill the dragon.
That being said, UJ is still pretty even with Iowa in terms of gold, up 4 kills. And then we have Soul, so UJ's still up in general.
Yeah.
And it looks like the levels are slightly, like, very marginally in favor of UJ as well. They're pretty even for the most part.
Yeah, this game's still 100% in UJ. Well, I wouldn't say 100% in UJ control, but is in UJ control.
Yeah.
And UJ
Definitely
favor.
favored UJ, yeah.
Yeah, approaching this 37-minute mark, you're going to get even longer death timers. So now, like, you pick off Orianna early, it's massive. And, you have 3 different champs that can solo Orianna. Orianna has to play, like, extremely careful. Like, even right now, with her jungler, I don't like where she's at. Now that she's with Vayne, doesn't matter, because Vayne is a issue, and UJ does not want to engage if they see Vayne. Unless it's Vayne by herself, then maybe, but...
Yeah, even then.
Baron will be respawning here pretty soon.
Should he use his Jimmy Bucks for a shout-out or save up to rename a Dolan account? Dolan does have a lot of accounts.
He does have a lot of accounts.
I
But
would.
here's the thing: if you're gonna save it, you got to make sure he's coming back. So.
Oh, he is next
Well,
semester.
no, I know he is, but
Very sad.
I think you do him dirty and you rename his Valorant account.
Well, no, it's name his next alt.
Oh.
It's not rename one of them, unfortunately. Oh, Kaif? Kaif with the shout out? Kaif wants a shout out? Kaif 76!
Wants a shout
Ah!
out!
Oh! 4,000 Jimmy bucks. Oh, gifting it to Zaitsev. Zaitsev!
Zaitsev!
Ah!
Oh, a shout out!
Woo!
Zaitsev, the ultimate
Woo!
player.
He is on the Smash team. This is true.
He is our Rob player, little robot guy.
Yep. And as Arc NK would say, very annoying to play against, in the best way possible.
Rob, best champ.
Best champ. Everything's a champ.
Everything's a champ.
So Zaitsev, because Kaif is so very generous, Pog you, you're very
This is
cool.
Good engagement coming out here from UJ. This. Oh, however, the Vayne does find our Zed quite early. Running down mid, kind of on a rampage here, but DRXP does put this Vayne to sleep, and this could be the moment they're waiting for. Oh my goodness, this Vayne. Running down mid does kill the enemy jungler, but Vayne is just too much of an issue right now. Even got her down to 1, and just couldn't quite finish her. Good pull coming in there from Run It Down mid. Vayne comes in to save the day, and jeez.
Oh, that's so much damage. That's obscene.
Yeah, this Two Spoil gets the kill onto the Ornn, which is big as the tank does fall. Oh my goodness!
Oh my,
that's so
yeah,
much
that's
damage.
Insane amounts of damage.
He's so big.
Oh, he. Fun fact: he's quite big in real life.
He
too.
is quite big in real life. I believe he's standing at approximately 6'4".
Is he? I thought he was taller
Is he
than
6'5"?
that. I think he's 6'5". He's really
he
tall.
might be 6'5", 6'6". I'm not exactly sure.
Not quite Garrett size, but pretty big.
No.
Garrett's 6'8".
Yeah, Garrett's 6'8", and Jagger's... he's probably 6'5". I'd say he's
Yeah.
probably 6'5". But this is a free Baron
that's
now
a
for the
really
side of
big deal.
UJ, and that is beyond massive. As you know, the fact that Vayne dies is just like hope for UJ, as you know they all have felt how Vayne hits now.
Yep.
And so the fact that they know that she is killable is, you know, that's the start right there.
Mhm.
And this should also be essentially a free dragon here, as it'll take, as long as it spawns. I thought it was spawning. Oh, there we go. You know, it's going to be almost another team fight immediately, actually, as Vayne should get there fairly quickly. But if Squid goes down, I don't know how much it'll
that's
matter.
so much damage so quickly.
That is a lot of damage.
Oh!
That's
He's
nice.
huge.
He's got that aim in Valorant. Nah, he brings that to League, bro.
Just better.
So instantly puts UJ in a great position, and Glockodile kills Vayne. This is what UJ needs right here. They gotta clean up these kills.
And they will.
And Run It Down mid kills, and Glockodile lives on 1 HP.
Oh, everything just going so well for UJ.
And you're going to see Glockodile just immediately go and clear out this mid lane as UJ kills out the rest. This is going to be possibly a push for finish here.
I can't describe how big that is.
Yeah, a massive play coming out from Glockodile on that mid.
Apparently him switching to mid lane,
yeah,
good choice.
This Zed has been very impressive this game.
Yeah.
And this is a big push for UJ. Baron buff and everything.
Inhibitor easy.
And the thing is,
Inhibitor
Vayne doesn't come back for 13 seconds.
Oh, no, not again.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
I guess they could have just ended.
I like the taking Elder Drake, because if you have to back...
No, I mean like here because it froze.
Oh, possibly, but that seems kind of...
I guess I can go check.
It seems out of place
Yeah,
for it to
I'll go
just
check.
end here. take notes if it did. What happened so we can cast it. Yeah. Kind of an unfortunate pause here. I hope we get to see the end of this game. I wouldn't be surprised if UJ ends it here. They've got a lot of buffs going for them, and picking up Sam the Squid Man on that Thresh should be a very easy kill, unless he just waits and spawn for his Vayne. So this is a kind of a weird spot. We'll see what news Clicky brings back here. Oh, well, that was game. They, UJ finished it up here. This Baron, or this inhibitor, pretend it's the core. It just died. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
not. You guys are just.
That's why they look so random.
Oh, okay.
But so I'm gonna pretend we don't know that.
Yeah. Well, UJ secures their first map here, or game, I think.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I'm just gonna do this
yeah,
and then
kind of
close the client.
it's actually really unfortunate we don't get to see the very end of that.
I
but
mean, it does that like 10 seconds prior.
yeah.
So we knew what happened. It's not like there was anything
That means
interesting happening.
if they did it 10 seconds prior, though, that means they melted the rest of it.
Did you see what
But
they were doing?
they
were melting
things.
things.
That is true. They had Elder, they had Baron, and they were all, well, most of them were pretty fed. Actually, almost all of them were pretty fed. And, if you're UJ, that was an amazing game.
Yeah,
you
they played really well.
you
I'm
put
really
Yep, you put
happy for
together
them.
a full game, and I think the biggest, where it all started was the two fights we see from last game that go 15 or at minutes 15 and 22 where they lose. You turn those into wins and constructed team fights, and the whole game is just so much easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the Vayne did get a little scary though. I wouldn't be surprised to see that swapped bans.
Yep, I think I would agree. That being said, Mr. Glockadile did an incredible job of just mitigating the crap out of her at the end.
Yeah, that Zed pick actually
That was huge.
was massive,
Yeah.
especially in that last fight. That might have been the most clutch kill
Yeah.
of that entire fight.
Yeah, because she could have just carried the fight, but instead she died.
Yeah, and
First?
I believe it was second.
Oh
but,
yeah,
not
okay.
by much.
But really early on in the fight.
Yeah, it was it was literally the turning point of the last fight.
Yeah.
Because she's dead, UJ just rolls the team.
Because Ornn isn't doing anything.
Oh yeah, Ornn's not going to do anything.
I think Thresh
Orianna might do some damage, but Orianna
Yeah.
gets hit twice and she's dead, so it didn't really matter.
Thresh was dead.
The fact that the Glockadile put himself in position to actually be in range to alter.
Oh, it was so good. It was very well played.
Massive.
Yeah.
And and it wasn't even just that fight. Even earlier in the game, he comes up with 2 or 3 other solo alt kills, which kind of set UJ up for dragons or great positioning. So you love to see that coming out of that mid lane swap, and overall, I think it's been pretty beneficial for them.
Yeah, I do agree with Zaitsev. Jagger is on X Games mode. What a good description on X Games mode.
On X Games mode.
See,
And
I would
you little Uzi, a Rob Zombie poster. Ah!
so I would try to explain what he means by X Games mode to the people that don't understand it, but I could explain it and it wouldn't matter at all. So yeah, just go with it. He's saying he's doing very well.
Yeah,
Let's just go with that.
Here's how I would explain it. You take Tony Hawk, right?
Yep.
Pro skateboarder,
Yep.
amazing.
Video games after him.
At X Games.
Yeah.
You put him on the UJ esports team, and he's just cracked at video games
just-
too.
yeah,
he's
just
on X Games
X
mode.
Games mode. Yeah, he just belongs in the X Games.
My man, he definitely was just taking just taking straight G Fuel before this game.
Just snorting
He
G Fuel.
was hardcore gamer juice.
Snorting Gamer Sups, thank you. G Fuel has sugar and Gamer Sups doesn't.
Yeah, but G Fuel has better flavor.
That's true.
So
Yeah, that is true.
I'll take my sugary goodness over gamer subs.
Sups.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck
Like
that is.
supplements, sups. Gamer Sups.
The only supplements I take are multivitamins.
are steroids.
Whoa, whoa. I mean, I understand.
buff!
I understand that I'm actually huge. But like,
Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's just big. He's too big.
it's true.
It's kind of schnasty with it.
But
Too large.
well, too large to be in charge. That's why I let other people do it.
Kind of like Cho'Gath. Very large.
Kind of like that Mordekaiser last game.
Yeah.
He got large.
Yeah.
And you know, that Lilia pick, I wasn't necessarily worried about it from the standpoint of Lilia as a character is very strong,
Just.
but I was worried about it from the standpoint of Lilia is very squishy.
Yeah.
And you know, Derek's played it very well and hit some massive sleeps.
Because, like you said, she's definitely quite a bit squishier than a lot of the other champs that he plays. So he isn't quite able to go in and start chunking people the way that he would with others. And he adjusted, which I like to see. He didn't just go in like he normally would and then get blown up because he has half the HP of some other characters.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like you normally see DRXB as, you know, that initiator. And he did a very good job of waiting for run it down mid to initiate and then go in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did a great job on that Lilia, and overall it was a great game from just about everyone. Too Spoiled played like he didn't have the insane carry Ezreal, but the thing was he didn't need to.
Yeah.
He needed to play safe and just have his presence there.
Basically.
Because like Ezreal does have damage that just scales naturally throughout the game.
Mhm.
So like just him being there is, you know, damage. And Insanium was massive with Morgana stuns. There's many times where that last game where he stuns somebody as they're retreating and it allows them to live. So like the Morgana pick was one that I
really
almost
clutch.
would like to see again. Especially if he's going to hit that many of his skill shots, which, you know, you can't always guarantee.
Yeah.
But it'd still be nice to see.
These are some weird bands. What do you think of these bands?
Well, I think the Anumu is pretty normal.
You don't. So we found out that these bands are not the actual bands. Because
I could see some of them being actual bands.
yeah, but they're not sticking to what they banned in Pro Draft.
Shen Echo as their first two picks for Iowa. That is
Yeah.
interesting.
Alawi top, Lilia, Akali. I like these so far. These are all really good so far.
The Lysandra pick.
Another Annie ban.
Oh, yeah, UJ's literally just banning the first 5 champions in the alphabet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these are not the actual bans that you would normally see.
Yeah, it looks like they're all doing. They're both doing that.
Yeah, it looks like they're both just taking turns banning.
Until one of the champions that they meant to pick is in the first 10, and then they accidentally ban them. What then?
I'm not sure. We probably just restart the game.
Yeah,
Or
probably,
restart
yeah.
the map.
We just have to FF, or they just have to FF.
So a little bit different, or actually mostly the same look coming out from UJ, but an Akali instead of Zed.
A literally entirely different team comp
Yeah,
from Iowa.
and this is something that Iowa is probably going to be pretty comfortable on, as Sam the Squidman is a Tom Kench main. So it
Is
is
he?
interesting to see that, or to see that they're just going to let him be on the Tom Kench as it is his main. But
I'm not
maybe they're
that
thinking
worried
he's
about Tom Kench.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it's not so much the fact that he does a ton of damage. It's the fact that he is just tanky.
Yeah.
But like, because you have that Tom Kench, it allows your top lane to go something a little more damage heavy, and you see the Shen come out, which will be very interesting into an Alawi.
Yes, I agree. Because it's squishy-ish, not squishy, but squishy-ish top laner
Yeah, against
into Alawi.
a semi tank, but
Well, and then
Alawi's
there's
got a lot of damage.
then there's the tentacles too
Yeah, and
that he has to beware of, or else he
and
just like gets chunked there.
yeah, and yet again, like I mean, obviously we don't know exactly what they banned. I kind of wish we did, but Run It Down Mid's comfortable on the Alawi. You know, we talked about him having the deep hero pool. It's like any of the champions he decides to play are not like an issue for him.
Yeah, he kind of just gets fed on whatever he wants
He's
to play.
kind of like, yeah, he's kind of like, if you're like, yeah, okay, if they don't want me to play, somebody who has like up in your face kind of attitude, even though Alawi kind of is.
Can.
Yeah, she can. Not so much at the beginning, but
Yeah.
towards the end. But like, if they don't want me to be up in their face immediately, I'll just play Alawi and hit them from even farther away. It's like,
Yeah.
and like if they were like, yeah, we don't want him to hit us from far away, he's like, all right, I'll just play Mordekaiser, I'll play Camille. Like the top lane is almost unbannable because
His hero pool is
it's
too
just so
big.
deep. Which
So
is
you kind of
something
just
you love
ban
to see.
whichever one you don't want to play against.
Yeah,
And then he just picks someone else that he's really good at, and then just reams your team with another character.
Also, Kaif just brought up a Tony Hawk and Dwayne the Rock celeb casting with yours truly, Clicky and Quick Kill. I think this is like the best idea that UJ Esports has had in possibly forever.
I would agree. The Tony Hawk play-by-play, and then the Dwayne the Rock Johnson color caster.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
That sounds like the play. I wonder if that's in UJ's budget.
I wonder if it's in Dwayne the Rock and Tony Hawk's heart to come and visit Jamestown, North Dakota, home of the biggest buffalo in the world.
That's true.
And,
that is true. If you guys want to see it, you got to come to Jamestown, North Dakota. And if you're already here in Jamestown, you might as well come cast because we have games like 4 nights a week usually.
It's not even so much casting. Like, also, if you haven't even seen the buffalo, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like, you got to go see the buffalo.
It's very big in lots of different ways.
Zaitsa says, Shen is not squishy, he is a tank. I would beg to differ because Run It Down Mid has killed many a Shen in his day. And, I just don't like the matchup of the Shen Alawi. I really don't. So.
And then I don't know if I've ever seen Echo before. Like, I've seen the character. I don't remember what he does.
Echo is annoying. At least I actually like playing against Echoes, but that's mostly because I don't think there are very many good Echoes.
That's fair.
Vaxis will probably be better than most Echoes, though, that I play against. So I'm interested in to see how it works, but I still prefer the Lilia over the Echo when it comes to jungler matchups.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Echo, especially when she gets her ult, will have quite a good team fight, but it's only when her ult's up. So I almost favor the Lilia just having that ability son.
So, the little water toy thing that we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
The tube thing. Yeah, so my mom's watching. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to Clicky's mom.
She sent me an Amazon link to buy them in bulk.
Wow.
Are they? No, these ones aren't in bulk, but you can get them with glitter or beads. That's kind of cool.
So fancy.
Yeah. So, for my birthday, I just want thousands of those. I think that's...
Hey, you heard it here first,
I think that's
chat.
what it is. So, chat, if you want to buy me some stuff for my birthday's in January. It's not for a while.
You know what to get for the Clickster's birthday.
Not for a while.
It's a cool Tom Kench skin.
That is a cool Tom Kench skin. Yeah.
He's a bedazzled frog.
I mean, isn't that just like the default frog? Just bedazzled?
Dude, he's playing his tongue like a harp.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Tom Kench's story, though, in League of Legends is actually really cool.
What's his lore?
Like,
Give me the lore.
he's like this Louisiana gator man thing, and frog man thing,
Yeah.
and like essentially something happens where like they like exile him or something, so he then starts eating all the fishermen, and yeah.
That is kind of cool. Level up.
Yeah, that's another nice thing about well, I mean, I guess it's good for Echo too. He doesn't need too much of, or she doesn't need too much of a leash, but Lilia doesn't need the leash. So that's kind of nice for UJ as the bot lane can just kind of push the lane and
Mm-hmm.
start setting up early. And you know, this Akali pick in mid, which we haven't really talked a whole ton about, is, you know, it's another assassin that is a lot like Zed,
Yeah.
but possibly a little bit more mobility. Um,
More mobility, less assassiny, I guess.
yeah,
a little less
more. It's a
assassin-y?
little. Oh, whoa! It's a
Oh,
little more
okay.
tanky actually. So it's not too bad of a thing actually. We lost someone from our
Oh,
Discord.
so yes. Yeah. Someone disconnected from their Discord, and then our game froze. Very cool.
Nice.
I think maybe it's paused, but it's probably just frozen.
I think it's just frozen. Oh, maybe not.
Well, I
Well,
mean, you
no,
can
it's
still do
probably
this
frozen.
when it freezes. Let's hope this isn't permanent. Let's check out mid. How's mid doing?
Oh, you know, nice. I really like the color graphics.
There
Oh,
we
and
go.
we're back.
Okay. Yep. We'll let directed cam
And
take it
meanwhile,
from
look
here.
at those birds. And back to bot lane.
They're like bird dogs. They're interesting. On one hand, I like dogs.
Another great
On
sun
the other
coming
hand,
out.
hate birds. Don't get me started on birds.
Ooh, this
Especially
is not
geese.
very good, as DRXP does get found out pretty early in his own jungle, too.
You know how much I hate geese?
Geese are terrifying, so
D-
are swans.
Do you want me to start
And you know what's-
rambling about
and you know
geese?
what's
Because I
even-
will.
You know what's even worse? Chickens.
Chi-
Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
chickens,
those things
chickens
are so
just
mean.
demonic little monsters.
Yes, they're so mean.
Yeah, and Allie's like, oh, chickens are so nice. And I'm just like, have you ever been around a chicken? It'll attack you just because it feels like it. Not that it matters. You just grab it and like you're large, so you just
Chickens are terrifying.
yeah.
I do not
Yeah.
like chickens.
Chickens in like groups are terrifying. Single
Uh,
chickens, I have no issue with maiming a single chicken.
I don't think you're
No,
allowed
no, no.
to say that.
No. If it comes at me, it's self-defense.
Oh, like if it's attacking you, you know,
well, not
self-defense.
like attacking, but like if it like flutters up at me or anything, I'll throw a knee at it.
Wow, a good play coming out of that Tom Kench there. And Sounding was in a little bit of trouble. Does dodge 2 skill shots though, which will help quite a bit, but he will be low
Why can't I talk about chicken abuse?
because some
It-
people have them as animals.
Yeah, okay,
or
but
like pets.
they don't count. Okay, they're not
They
real
don't-
animals. They're demon spawn.
They're not real animals.
They don't count. One, they're birds. Birds aren't
Oh,
real.
so wait,
2, it's a chicken. It double doesn't count.
wait. So if I'm vegetarian, I can eat chicken still.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like how you can eat like honey and stuff.
Then why does the vegan teacher say that you can't eat chicken?
She's just built different.
Why the heck aren't you vegan yet?
Yeah. So I don't have TikTok, but I do see her just repost it on other platforms. She's so annoying.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh god, it's so annoying.
Good stuns coming out in this early game, and Alawi kind of abusing Shen. Gots to be a little careful of that Echo though, and
Uh-oh.
this is where it gets a little interesting. Yeah, run down mid's gonna have to run here, but his tentacles are doing some work.
Yeah, I did forget about the whole thing where he can like pull their soul out of their bodies or
Yeah,
something and just
it does a lot of
assault
damage.
that.
Yeah, that is Alawi's main source of damage. is
Yeah,
you
it's
pull the
really
soul out
strong.
and you like just beat on it. See, DRXP come down just a little bit. Doesn't
Oh.
look like he's.
Oh.
Looks like he is coming down, and he does want to engage here. And a good start. Wait, why didn't
Oh.
the sleep hit? I don't know. But there it is.
First
JXP
blood.
helps secure
Very
first
nice.
blood, and
One thing that I would like to point out, Kife76 redeemed a shout out to my mom.
Kife 70,
Woo!
Kife
Woo!
and the Glockadile.
Woo! My mom?
Click.
Woo!
See, I feel bad saying that though. Like,
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem as good as Forehead's mom.
You could also go Doc Legler.
Doc Legler.
Yeah,
I like
because
it.
her maiden name is Legler.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? That's
Fun
unique.
fact.
You don't hear many of those.
I also used to have the last name Legler. Yeah.
It's almost like you're her child.
Yeah. Because I was born, then my parents got married. So yeah.
Hey, I had that happen too. I used to be Becker.
Becker?
Yeah.
Oh, I know a lot of Beckers.
See, and that surprised me because I was the only Becker I knew.
Oh no, they're relatively common around here, or at least maybe they're all related. I guess. But
Plot twist.
I know
I'm
quite a
from
few.
North Dakota, and I didn't know. If that's the case, why am I paying out of state tuition?
Sisbel agreeing that she'll boot a rooster that comes at her.
See?
Yeah, like
Chickens are mean.
like chickens are just evil.
See, Alawi kind of winning this top lane engagement here. Needs to be a little careful of ganks, or potential ganks, but knows that Echo is low, or is on bot side, so doesn't need to worry right now. Early engagement coming out here from this Lysandra, and the Echo comes in as well, but Akali has too much movement and just dashes right out of there.
Too much sauce.
Too much sauce. Like
miss,
the Glockadile on a basketball court, that's what he just did. He crossed them up.
I miss sauce. Good man. Probably playing Battlegrounds with him tonight.
We'll have to see what kind of homework I have, but
Well, it's tavern night.
well, I understand
So.
that, but like, I still have to be a student.
Doesn't matter how much homework you have. It's tavern night.
It does matter how much
No.
homework I have.
Untrue. Blatantly lying.
Quick little poke shots, and the soul comes out, and that is so much damage.
Oh, that
Oh
really
my
is
gosh.
just so much damage.
And the Shen just like sits and takes all of it.
Well, like, what's he gonna do?
However, the Echo does come up to help this out. Lilia, and so does Lysandra. Akali comes up to try and help. Hopefully, he'll find something here. Looks like they don't actually want to engage on Alawi, though. They're just coming up to, like...
That's wild.
Yeah, that's...
Insanum getting
Yeah,
turbo
it's
chunked and is
Insanum
going to
will
die.
here. Tom Kensha, or he has been hit with 2 of those Tom Kensha little suck things.
Suck.
And he needs to be a little more observant of that and kind of get out of the way, because that will certainly be his death up against Akai. Oh, Lilia picks up Dragon though.
Oh.
While all that was going on,
we just
so
didn't go to drag.
we
Is
will-
drag just not important to directed cam?
I think that when Echo went top to try and gank Alawi, Lilia just hopped right on Dragon, knowing that there was going to be enough time to secure it, and bot lane for Iowa just didn't know, and mid lane went up top as well. So like it was essentially a free drag. So a very smart play coming in from UJ's jungler there.
Mm.
It's almost amazing that the camera didn't jump to it. But
Yeah.
we'll also pick up red buff here. Not too much of a surprise. Go kill some rocks.
I hate rocks almost as much as I hate birds, including chickens and geese.
When I was like 5, this is why I have a fear of birds.
Oh god.
When I was 5, I was at the my town's local duck pond, right?
Okay.
and like these 2 swans. We had like 4 of them total. But
Okay.
these 2 swans tried to pull me into the duck pond.
What?
Yeah, like because like I was feeding them bread, right? Because that's
Yeah.
what you do as a kid.
Yeah.
And like they were in the water, and I was like obviously out of the water, but on like by the edge of it, and I was wearing jeans. I remember this very vividly. It haunts me at night. This swan like flaps its wings out of the water and like bites my pant leg, and because like I didn't feed it the bread quick enough, and freaked me out and tried to like pull me in to get the bread, and I was like, yeah, I hate birds. And from that moment on, birds are evil.
Yeah.
Fun fact for chat there.
Yeah.
Quick kill and birds do not agree.
Birds just don't agree with anyone. See, Ark agrees. It doesn't matter how much homework you have. It's Tavern Night. Okay, when's the homework due?
One of them's tomorrow.
Tomorrow
One
when?
of it, 1 o'clock.
Exactly.
2
You have
o'clock?
time to do it tomorrow.
Dude, I've got 4 classes. Oh no, not tomorrow. I have 3 classes tomorrow, but they're almost straight.
Okay, you have time.
I suppose I can join Tavern.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it is for the boys, so
You could also just do homework during Tavern Night. I do that.
yeah, that's like a lot of effort.
I mean, it's like
Listen, how
when,
am I
you,
supposed?
when you're done with your turn, you just
How am I supposed to compete fully at Tavern Night?
You're done with your turn.
if
What
I'm
else are you
if
doing?
I'm focusing on homework. I'm talking to the boys.
Okay, you can talk to the boys while doing homework.
Yeah,
I'm bad at multitasking, and even I can do that.
Willie is in a little trouble
Yeah,
here.
not looking too
A
hot.
big stun comes out, and yeah, Lowie's gonna be late to help.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, is
Oh,
no.
Yeah, she's going to die.
Vaxis picks up the kill, and now UJ's in an unfavorable position again.
yeah.
Wait, the Akali comes up and is actually
She's
kind of chunking.
Yeah.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
chunking really hard.
That is a lot of damage coming out here. However, Echo also comes out. Jeez, it's so much damage.
Everyone's dying. Just everything is dead.
Akali gets picked up by the Lysandra. I think that's that champion. But running down mid, just finishes it off.
Everyone dies.
If it wasn't for the fact that Echo had a stun, I wouldn't be surprised to see running down mid engage on that as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good root. Free
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, but it's on Tom Kench, which
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but it's free damage. You might
however,
as well take it.
he keeps hitting these roots.
Yeah,
It's-
he's doing good.
Yeah, the Morgana pick out of Insanum and bot lane as the support has been very nice the past 2 games. It'll be very important though coming into some of these team fights here in the next probably 3 minutes if he can hit those roots.
Kive 76
And
saying.
there it is again. He's hit 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's just nuts.
He's cracked.
But yeah, Kive 76 saying the team is incredibly studious, and I would agree. Like I said, I'm doing homework while doing Tavern Night with the boys, so even while having fun, I'm still studying and doing homework. Just too intelligent for my own good.
Clicky's brain, many wrinkles.
Possibly too many. Possibly too many
too
wrinkles.
many for his
I have
own
too
good.
much knowledge. It's a curse. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's a curse.
Yeah. How do you think he
Like-
casts so many games?
Zaitsev, speaking straight facts.
tomorrow
Do tomorrow.
Means
Do tomorrow. Straight facts.
You know what's another straight fact?
Ah.
Diamonds are formed under pressure, and my homework kind of be looking like diamonds.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Ooh. the Glockodile just waiting in the bush and nobody checks. Easy pickup for Dragon for Lilia and a free kill for the Glockodile.
Look at that. The mountains rise.
The mountains rise.
Not exactly sure what that means, but it's really cool sounding.
It means that essentially UJ will have a defense/health buff for the next 2 minutes or something like that.
Everest just gets taller, so it helps our team.
Yes, that's how that works. Lowy wants to engage here, but with the turret being right there, kind of a hard place to engage, especially as Lowy.
I guess it depends when tomorrow the homework would be due, though. Because, if it's due at 8 a.m., I'm not going to get up at 7 to do it. But if it's due at, 2 p.m., I'll just do it over my lunch break.
Dude, you have a lunch break?
Yes?
That's awesome.
Well, okay. To be fair, I don't really have a lunch break, but that's because my classes are either all before lunch or all after lunch.
I suppose.
So,
Good dodge check coming out of 2 spoiled. However, does eat the Kai W, I believe that's her ability.
it could be Q, W, or E. I don't believe it's R.
Yeah, I know it's not R. I know what that one looks
I mean,
like.
I guess it could be R, and it could just be a reskin, but,
See, top lane has quite the
Drowsy.
juggling. Oh, he grabs the
Oh,
soul, and
so
this is gonna
much
be
damage.
big. Shen will escape, but only with 1 HP, and will probably have to back immediately.
Yep. Not quite getting the kill, which is a little disappointing. But that being said,
Yeah,
he
but
can't do anything at that
yeah,
point.
he can't do anything, but he's already down almost 30 CS, and this will put him back even more.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
really big deal.
Yeah, so overall it's great. Crocodile probably is going to go down here. Good movement coming out, however. Kind of a rough position to be in. And actually, the Crocodile is going to re-engage? Wait, no, but Lilia, oh my goodness, this is just falling apart. UJ is coming in and pinching very well. Great call-outs there.
Usually do like pinching.
And Crocodile escapes with his life, and they pick up the kill. Yeah, very big plays, and run it down mid, and that top lane's already knocked down that first turret, which is huge. You're 15 minutes into the game, and you have first turret where nobody else does. However, mid turret is in a little bit of a dangerous spot here. Tom Kench doing a pretty good job keeping his Kai alive there. Run it down mid, rips out his soul again. There's no way he lives, right? Oh my. Yeah, and there it is.
The tentacle.
He thought. Oh.
Does he have an ignite?
Oh, he's going to chase, and that's what you like to see. Crocodile coming in. Tom Kench will just back out
Wait,
here.
can he just like TP instantly?
That's one of his abilities, the little
Oh.
sucky ability. He like goes from one spot to the other and does damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I thought he could just like TP back instantly because I was gonna say that's insane.
Uh-oh. The ult
He
comes
can get the
out.
kill. He can get the kill. He
should
can
be able
trade.
to- yeah, he gets the. Wait, is he gonna get out of this?
No.
He does so much damage.
No way.
Oh my
no
gosh,
way
it's
he gets out
so
of that.
much
That's
damage.
insane.
In this Alawi, with that CS lead is an issue at this point of the game.
Yup. So could you describe for some of the less experienced viewers what CS is?
So CS is essentially, I don't remember the exact term for it, but it is when you last hit a minion, you get gold, whereas like if you don't last hit the minion and the minion dies on its own or dies to other minions, you will not get gold. And so essentially when you're farming, you want to have high CS so you can purchase more items, because as we have previously said, items are good.
Yes, items win games.
Items built different.
UJ with the very wise
Early,
back.
ooh, that was close. Pretty early Black Shield came out there. Not awful though, and
Yeah, he's done.
Crocodile's in a little bit of an issue
he
here.
will die.
He
He
goes
gets
in.
a kill?
Oh,
What?
this Akali's doing a lot.
Yeah.
Crocodile's looking very good in mid, and I think UJ is overall pretty happy with this trade so far.
You just
of-
up 10-5. I didn't even realize that. We're way up.
Yeah, kill wise, we have quite the lead, and this Alawi is part of that is part of that reason. As he's drawing so much attention up to this top lane that it's almost forcing fights that Iowa does not want to take.
Not at all.
But the fact is that like the Shen gets soul taken out, he's almost useless for the next fight. And a good TP coming down here as UJ does want to fight.
Oh,
for
she's
this
drowsy.
dragon.
She dies. She dies.
Oh,
she
a
did not
big
die.
stun comes out. If Tom Kench goes down here, this is huge. He will escape. That does leave Insanium in quite a bit of trouble. Iowa did a good job of flipping that around there.
Run it down
Alawi's
mid.
still alive, however.
Yeah.
Another good icicle coming out from that Lysandra. Baxis will die, which is a good, a good trade, because jungler goes down. That'll make it quite difficult to scare that dragon.
That looked not good for UJ. It turned out to be pretty okay for UJ.
Yeah, I really think it comes down to the fact that Run It Down mid is so big.
Yeah.
He doesn't take damage, and they
He
don't
just-
want to fight him.
Yeah, he just chunks the crap out of people. Like, he rips the soul out, deals ludicrous amounts of damage.
Yeah, the issue with that was, I mean, we did lose too, but as you saw, Shen picks up the second mid tower, which is not very promising when it comes to later on engagements and jungle control. Shen will get out here. Yeah, I was going to
Yep.
say he should get out pretty free, almost, actually. So not the worst engagement. Definitely getting that dragon is very important, especially as it puts us on soul and almost guarantees that we can either give a dragon if needed, or we'll have to take a team fight at or they'll have to, or I will have to take a team fight at dragon.
Mhm.
Wow, words were hard.
You got there eventually. You got there. Sam the Squid Man.
Oh, according to Zaitsev, the mountain's rise means it's a mountain drag for soul,
Mhm.
which would benefit the Salawi a lot.
Yep.
However, if Iowa does manage to pull back in soul, this Tom Kench is going to be beyond massive. And the Shen is actually getting quite a bit of HP. It just doesn't seem like it with how much damage he takes.
One thing about the Tom Kench, though, is, well, because he's a support here, he's under-leveled compared to everyone else in the lobby, basically, except for his counterpart, Insanum. So,
It's true.
I mean, he's big. Like, he's impactful. But he's not quite as impactful just because he's under-leveled.
Yeah, it's not so much about him doing damage. It's all his setup, really.
Yeah.
However,
Oh.
oh my gosh. This Akali does so much damage. Oh, gets caught in a nice little Everfrost there coming out from Lysandra. Alawi just taking turret shots. He did not care.
Yeah, that's wild. He has so much
And
health.
there goes the soul. And that's quite a bit of damage. We'll drop Shen to about half HP.
You just win lane by ripping soul out like that. Like, if you push them back enough and rip out the soul,
yeah.
they have to back.
Well, you can argue that he's technically already won top lane.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
We lost mid lane, but in a almost weird way because Akali is stronger
Yeah.
than Lysandra. But
it wasn't that
the
the Glockodile lost mid. It's not like he was laning and just was outplayed. There was quite a lot of extra pressure in mid from Iowa.
He also has been coming up to help top quite a bit more than DRXB has.
Yeah.
And so he's gotten a lot of free kills up in top,
Mhm.
and it just doesn't seem like, it looks like he lost lane, but in reality, he's actually
doing
pretty strong right now.
Yeah, he's doing real well.
Lysandra has a pretty good control, or a pretty good control character, though, especially if later on starts hitting some of those icicles as we saw in that last team fight. That stun can be quite impressive. Looks like you're going to see a lane swap here with all three of them, as Akali will take over top, Alawi will take over bottom, and then the ADC and Morgana will take mid. So you need to be a little careful this bottom lane. He does have 3 on him here. EJ has a little gold lead, probably coming in from those dragons in the team fight. And the Glockodile goes in on Shen, who is the tank, and he did not look like a tank with that Akali on him. So I would have to say that Zaitsev is wrong. However, there's that Icicle coming in, and they will trade out for Morgana. Sadim needs to be a little more careful this game, I think. He's been caught out a couple times, resulting in kills.
Mm-hmm.
Not the worst, though, is Alawi burns bottom turret. Lilia is in quite a bit of trouble here. Does a smart job destroying that Echo slow thing. I don't know what it does. I just know it's an issue.
The X slow.
Sure. I don't know much about that character. I just know that it's...
There's like that cool dome thing. I would assume it does damage too.
Probably. Looks like UJ is going to want to try and fight this as they all backed and they're all respawned. Looks like they're going to have to play retake, however, if that's going to be the case.
It's not.
However, Alawi's just running in.
What?
No fear.
What? This feels
No
sketchy. This feels really
fear.
sketchy. No way.
And the Glockodile assassinates. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Never
my
mind. It's not
goodness.
sketchy because UJ is just.
Oh, a huge ult. And the Glocodile's in deep. He should be able to secure the kill. Yeah, he does.
He'll go down.
He will die
But
for that.
that was big.
However, yeah, the Lissandra's going to go down as well. And the only person left is Shen.
and so
But
UJ
it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah, UJ already got
and that's
dragged.
Mountain Soul. Just like that. Alawi takes no damage. And Iowa's going to have a very big issue if they're not going to be able to kill Alawi. It's great if you can kill the Morgana, but if the rest of the team is rolling you that hard, it's
just
not going to
doesn't matter.
matter. And it's going to be a free Baron
Yeah,
here, too.
this is awesome objective
Unless-
play from
Yeah, unless
UJ.
Echo somehow gets here, and I just don't see it happening.
No, yeah, because UJ just got dragged, just won a team fight really convincingly, and now they just got Baron.
Yeah, and they're not going to be there in time. And Echo does go in, does hit the root. Oh my goodness. He steals the soul, but Echo just is like, nope, I'm out of there, and
Yeah,
instantly recalls.
it's kind of like Sombra.
Kind of. It's I don't know. Echo's a very weird character, in my opinion.
Yeah. Random question. Well, not super random. Do you know what Elder does? Elder drag.
I want to say it's just like a massive like damage and health buff,
Okay.
like a pretty substantial. So, what? Yeah, and it may give haste as well, so like you
Okay.
attack quicker. But
I'm sure Zaitsev will answer my question in 5 minutes.
probably, or somebody who is smart.
Yeah.
Will. Good dodge by the Crocodile there on that Everfrost. He may have gone. Well, probably wouldn't have gone down, but would have taken heavy damage if it did hit.
So they're chunking the tower really good.
Yeah, the Baron buff with the cannon, that's mean.
They're chunking every tower real
And
good.
Run It Down mid is like does not care that the Shen wants to engage on him. However, the rest of the team does appear to be coming down,
Oh, that's bad.
and DXP in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, I was
And
gonna
will
say,
go
does he
down.
get out? There's no way he gets out, right?
Wait, but
no.
he's going in on the Tom Kench of all.
On
Wait, Akali's here too. And oh my gosh, Akali just did like 25% HP in one hit.
yeah, that's pretty insane.
And where Akali's set up, she could clean up here as long as she doesn't.
The stopwatch, she's super caught out. She
Oh.
dies. Tower goes down. This is insane for UJ.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, yes, the Alawi is not like doing so much, but this Akali's carrying. It's so much
Yeah.
damage, and they can't seem to take down either Alawi or Akali. It's.
Oh.
I mean, she goes
Shouldn't have
down.
said anything.
Well, she goes down there, but it's to tower.
Gaster's
It's not
curse.
even.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
so
like-
much
like,
damage.
It's one of the times where Akali goes down, but it's actually for the better because they're all focusing her.
Yeah.
That it doesn't like the rest of the team just dies, and so does the inhib. UJ's playing very, very well.
If UJ
I would like to see
UJ
him
might be able to
actually-
take down tower even.
Yeah, I'd like to see him push a tower or two here. And if they don't get another kill, just back off. But
Yeah.
If
I think UJ, I don't know, Run It Down mid might just
that's a big
surprise us with a
stun.
kill.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Yep. And then he
He's
gets another
massive.
kill.
Yeah, I
And
think they
and
just
then
push for
there's one
game.
there that's like free. Yep. Okay.
He's so big.
I'm having trouble keeping track of everything right now. And I'm sure a lot of the people watching are too.
He has
Um,
over a 100 CS lead. Or almost over a 100
Yeah, that's pretty
CS
bad.
lead.
That's pretty
And
bad.
he's 11-0.
So yeah, Iowa has no turrets,
Yeah, Iowa
Um,
is in a almost full defensive state right now.
and you very rarely come back from this.
Yeah, it's, you're at a 11K gold deficit.
As long as UJ doesn't get super overconfident and just turbo int, this
Yeah,
game is already over.
essentially, you really only need 2 players alive, and that's Alawi and Akali, and I don't know if Alawi can even die at this point.
It doesn't seem like it.
I honestly don't think there's enough damage on the side of Iowa right now. And maybe I may be wrong here.
I mean, probably shouldn't casters curse it,
That is
but
true.
at the same time, like,
The Glockodile goes very deep hunting that kill, does not secure it. Wait, Tom Kench lived there? Oh my goodness. Tom Kench lives at 1 HP, and Akalia is also at 1 HP, so yet again, I was in a bad spot to be trying to take the fight, and they're almost in a state where they have to. And the soul gets ripped out from Shen,
Ooh,
and that's going
what
to be
a
so
rip.
much damage. Shen's now at 1 HP as well. They just all have to keep going back to tower to heal.
so like I was saying, UJ not overextending, and I think the Glockodile did overextend a little bit, but that being said, UJ still in a really good spot.
Yeah, I think just as we'd said, or you'd said a moment before with getting overconfident, the Glockodile knows his damage is so high that I think he
Like,
he thought he had a little more than he actually did. However, this dude,
my!
what like
He just
what
like
are you
1v3'd.
and he's still at 90 HP.
Yeah, he still just
Like,
wins these.
And then beautiful snipe coming out there from Two Spoiled. Holy cow!
Oh,
DRXP clears it up,
man.
and this is going to be an Elder for free yet again.
Yeah, no, there's just nothing
Like
he's gonna do there.
He literally can't die. I'm pretty sure he's sitting under tower right now. Yeah, he's sitting under tower taking turret shots, which is kind of toxic. But,
Yeah, that is kind of toxic. His turret shots do a lot of damage.
He's untouchable right now, and I don't know if Iowa is gonna be able to come up with an answer for it. To be honest, I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy another item here. If not, I don't really understand why he would back. Yeah, he changes out an item. It's
And I'm pretty sure the longer this goes on, the more it favors UJ.
yes.
I mean, yes and no, but
because like the longer it goes on, the more of a chance, or like the more you leave the door open.
yeah,
But at the same time, yes, the stronger you get, but the stronger they get as well. So like you'd like to see UJ probably control this next Baron and like yet again really put pressure on. Because you can only take objectives for so long
yeah.
before you have to initiate a team fight.
And speaking of objectives, UJ's objective play this game?
Yes, has been very
Flawless. Oh my god!
And that's a free Baron, so
That was ridiculous.
And the Glockodile still, and he's gonna probably engage. Oh, Tom Kench is like, nope, get out of here. This is not your fight.
Yeah, that's a good eat by Tom Kench.
Tom Kench comes in to save, but because that pick, it's a free Baron, and now Echo's out of position as well.
To be fair, it was probably a free Baron without that pick. But
I would agree. Oh my!
Oh my! Oh! What? That's so big.
This dude's brain, like, he's just
UJ
showing...
ends. UJ has to end.
I don't see this being anything but game here. Baron buff, you can't kill Alawi.
Tower down. This guy
Shen
vaporizes.
And, the adjustments you've seen from last week compared to this have been, like...
Incredible.
Moving Two Spoiled down to that bot lane and the Glockodile. The Glockodile in mid today has been a menace.
Yeah.
Like...
No, this switch has done him well.
Yeah.
This switch has done both him and Two Spoiled well.
And even more important than that, though, it's done the entire team well.
Yeah.
Like, you see much improved shot calling coming out from, I would assume, DRXP, probably DRXP and Run It Down Mid.
Yes. I'm pretty sure they co-call, but
yes.
anything as far as like anything that a jungler would call is going to be coming from DRXP.
Yeah, and that was like those were the most two complete games that I've seen, even possibly going back into last season. It was very clean coming out from UJ.
No, this was really good. This was very well played.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of a struggle in that first game, kind of trying to feel out how Iowa's play style was, but like overall, that was insane. I have to see how much damage like Alawi's doing
Holy crap.
34k. What?
That's ridiculous.
You have somebody who literally cannot die on the map and
And
34k damage. That is insane.
unkillable and killing everything else.
Yeah, that is Alawi was actually disgusting.
That's ridiculous.
Um
That's just stupid.
but also it's great that UJ comes out with the win here. I'm sure they're gonna be real happy about it.
I'm sure they're
and
hype.
yeah, they played very well today, and they have every right to be. Still some things that they can look and take away from these games, though. Like there were a couple fights that weren't quite as clean as UJ would have wanted them to be. So it's still yet again week 2, you have a much improved look from last week, and you still have a great game to Vaudreview this week.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really like overall what they've done.
I'm gonna go see if I can grab someone for an interview.
I agree. I think that is a great idea. As
If
long
they're
as
still
they're here.
Yeah, if they haven't dipped yet.
There's a chance they are gone. But yeah, that's just like a monster right there. All right. We have quite the argument over who wants to get the interview. League team is a little camera shy, I suppose.
Hello.
It is the Glockadile.
Just pick mine up.
There he is.
Just pick his up.
Pick mine.
Oh yeah, I guess that works. I'll
Well,
move this way. Yeah.
It gets toasty.
you guys realize
Well, we have to have the door shut just for soundproofing.
He's too tall. He's not even in the camera.
Hello.
Yeah. So here's Run It Down Mid. How did that game feel when you literally couldn't die?
It felt pretty good, honestly. They popped my Sterix gauge once, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Everything else is pretty chill that game.
So what was your thoughts going into that match, with that matchup against Shen? Because Zaitsev here was saying how Shen was a good tank and all of this stuff, and I was like, I've seen Run It Down Mid's Alawi. I don't think it's going to work. So what was your mindset?
Honestly, they left Alawi open in the first 3 bans, and then they locked in 2 tanks, so I thought it was the perfect game to bring her back out, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it sure looked like it. Is there anything going into next week you guys really are thinking about taking a look at, or how do you feel with the swap up in that mid and bot lane?
I think our swap's definitely been really good. I think we are going to work on our team fighting a little bit harder around dragons. Can clean those up a little bit, but other than that, everything looks good.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming for the interview, and we'll let you go as I know you want to head on home here. But yeah, great win tonight. Looking exciting, or it'll be exciting to see you guys next week and see what you guys bring to the table.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Does the Glockadile
I think the Glockadile is coming to interview because I've got some questions for the Glockadile.
kneel down. I'm not as tall as Jagger.
Yeah, sorry, the chair's over here. I guess you could technically move around me.
Swap over to my chair.
How does this?
What did you do?
I don't know. It got handed to me like that.
No. It was just
He broke it.
flipped it vertically.
Misintelligence. Hello, everyone.
It is. Oh, is it?
It's very warm in here.
That's
There we go. Oh man.
All
we
right.
didn't even get
Well,
to see the 6-5
welcome
piece.
to the Glockadile.
I haven't been in the caster booth since last year. It feels good. Enjoy it.
Yeah, does it feel better to be playing?
It feels good to be playing.
Yeah.
We got a good squad this year too.
Yeah.
Feels good.
How do you feel about that swap to mid lane there?
I personally very enjoy it because as much as I enjoy playing the AD carry position, mid lane, my champs are there. I'm much more comfortable. I know the matchups, especially for Akali, very well.
Yeah, well, it definitely showed. That Akali was kind of a menace there. There's one part where you kind of engage and stay a little too long. I think you overestimated your
That's one thing
damage,
I've been
but-
saying. I'm glad they left the Alawi open because while she gets to carry the game, I just get to have some fun on Akali, and that's pretty much what I was doing after we secured the win about 20 minutes. I was just having fun with the game.
Yeah, it really showed. Is there any moment of those two games that like really stood out to you from your gameplay that kind of was setting the tone? Because I can think of a few.
The Zed ult on the Vayne right before the dragon fight. Jagger and I both had an issue there where the Vayne skin was very misleading. I actually thought I ulted Oriana, and Jagger thought he ulted the Vayne. I didn't realize I had actually killed Vayne until I switched over to the stream and saw that I had killed Vayne.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a good thing that you ulted the wrong
Yeah,
person then,
but
because
honestly, with Zed though, he's been a newer pickup for me. I've always played him, but I think I played especially well with him that game because usually I have about the same deaths as kills. I was playing a lot safer that game though, and it helped that I got ahead, and I could just look for picks.
yeah, there's multiple times throughout that game where you find picks prior to, you know, dragon fights or prior to even Rocky Boy fights.
Yep.
Big Shelly Boy, I
Yep.
forget its name, but but yeah,
Rift Herald. It's Shelly, and then there's I believe it's Sheila is the second. Rift
Shelly
Herald.
and Sheila.
Yeah, they do have names.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually their names. Is Shelly, and I believe it's Sheila is the
Oh, well,
second
look
Rift
at
Herald's
that.
name.
Now we know. But yeah, you know, overall, like, great games today coming out of that mid lane, and you know that Akali's fun to watch.
Yeah, I have so much
I'm
fun
really
with her.
hoping we see it come out in the next couple weeks as well.
I'm glad they left it open too, because Jagger and I do both actually have Mastery 7 on her.
Yeah.
So it's kind of uncomfortable whether knowing she's going to be open or not, but
I was gonna say, I know that that is another champ that running down mid, or Jagger, as you had just seen in the interview for chat, also plays at a very high level, and you know it's really nice seeing that come out in mid lane as an option, as he can play something else. He's also
and that's
strong
one thing
with.
that we've noticed actually. Jagger and my Run It Down Mid's champ pool and mine is very similar. So actually, we've been practicing. We are able to flex pick about 70% of our champ pool, where
that's really
we can
nice.
flex the mid or the top, and it helps a lot with matchups. And we actually clashed over the weekend to get some practice in, and it came in handy a lot. So that it really helps,
Yeah.
like going into these games, knowing when to do it. And
Yeah, that's really good, and you know it was great to see you guys make those adjustments. Yeah, that first game had me a little worried.
the first game,
you know, that
I was not happy at all with my performance. I solo killed Oriana, and then I just never did anything else impactful with the game.
Well, for both me and Clicky here in the casters booth, we were like, here comes this 15-minute fight.
Yep.
Here it comes. And then, you know, it didn't go our way. And so every time this 15 minutes get close, we're kind of on the edge of our seats. And, you know, the last two maps, you guys just full controlled it. And it looked so clean compared to before. And, you know, it like you can visually see the adjustments he made. So it was a great, you know, great job in those last two games there. But yeah, so thanks for coming to
Yeah,
our
thanks for
interview.
having me. I missed the casters booth, so hopefully I can get in here later in the future with some other games, as little knowledge as I have. But thanks for having me, and I hope everyone has a great
Yeah,
rest of your night.
No problem. And we'll have Clicky hop on back in here for just a moment. But yeah, you heard from the two members of our league team, Run It Down Mid and the Glockadile, both massive performances in that last game. You know, it's really nice to see a refreshing, almost completely different league role with that swap in the mid lane there. But yeah, great games overall from UJ, coming out with the win, 1-1 on the season now. Big moves.
Absolutely. Big moves both in game and out of game.
It's true. Next game I believe we have for you will be Valorant on Monday. They're off to a strong 2-0 start, and from what I've been hearing from, you know, the team, is that this team also 12-2 or 13-2 Shriner. So looks like they're kind of getting their first real
Let's
challenge
go.
of the
That's gonna be
of the
exciting.
Valorant season. So I'll be, you know, super hyped to come in here and cast
Yeah.
that with the one and only Clicker.
Dude, what?
Well, I was gonna say Clickster, but then I said Clicker, and you know, Clicky, Clickster.
Understandable.
It all works
I'll let
out.
it slide.
But but yeah, you know, really excited for that upcoming matchup. Possibly going to be seeing some new maps as well, from what I have been told.
Oh, really?
So, pretty exciting game coming up here on Monday. Then next week, we got Tuesday Overwatch against Park University, who is 0-2 right now in our standings. So
Unfortunately for them.
unfortunately, but Overwatch is looking to pick up a win, get back in that win column after a very close game.
A nice little dubski.
And yeah, nice little dub skis. And then, we're back here Wednesday with League, and, we're hoping to see something kind of like this again. All three games very fun to watch, very fun to cast. And even better that UJ comes out with the dub. So
A real convincing dub the last two last two rounds too.
This last one wasn't even close.
Oh no.
That first map we won was a little scary with the vein, but other than that, it was pretty convincing. But this map was just a roll.
Yeah.
So, you love to see that. And then Thursday night, back with Overwatch again as we take on some school from Missouri, I believe. But
Missouri University.
No, I don't think it's them,
or Missouri College could be.
I don't know.
Could be a college or university from Missouri.
Possibly.
Maybe not from Missouri.
Maybe not.
They could be from
Michigan.
I was gonna say Missouri.
Oh, or that.
Get it?
Hopefully they're not in Missouri.
No, because some people say it wrong, the wrong way.
Do they really?
Some people pronounce it Missouri, and some people say Missouri. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so weird.
Yeah, it's not right, but people say it.
Well, yeah. So next week you guys hopefully you'll all tune in. You got 4 days straight of all really good games coming at you. All the teams really excited, especially after this last couple weeks. We're really getting into the season now, so it's kind of important to start picking up wins and start figuring out, your play style and how you're looking at going forward. So, great pickup today for UJ's league team, and hopefully we'll continue that on to the next couple weeks. Thank you all for coming out and joining us. It's been a wonderful night with you, and we hope to see you next week because it's a jam-packed week. But yeah, you have anything you want to say?
Don't forget to follow if you're already following. If you would like to, you may subscribe. As you saw earlier, Zaitsev hit us up with that Prime subscription. So if you don't know what that is, you connect your Amazon account to your Twitch account. And then if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription each month, which helps support whatever creator you want, which we hope is us. So, yeah, follow, subscribe. Thank you for all the chat interaction. It really does help make things quite a bit more interesting.
Yeah, and as casters, we love having you in chat. We like hearing what you have to say, whether it's about Taco Bell being great or
Which
birds
it is.
being evil, which they are.
They are.
So
we're just spitting facts. Nothing we say is even debatable. It's all just straight facts.
That's true. If it comes from a UJ caster's mouth, it's true.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
We have probably unrivaled power.
UJ, lots of power.
We just speak things into existence.
It's true. It's true. It does happen.
Like how birds are evil.
Yep.
Well, if we said birds are good, would birds be good then?
No.
We don't have that kind of power.
No, we don't have that kind of power.
We can't make birds good. Birds are just too evil.
But yeah, so thank you for tuning in with us tonight, being able to see League's first dub of the season. Many more to come. So hopefully we'll see you again next week. Have a lot of fun with you guys, and hope you guys all have a good night tonight.